it turns out like to be the 9-hour one, and we're up till 4 in the morning, and that was his plan all along. But
you mean have us up there?
Yep. Like so we could see.
Yeah,
later, next time.
Okay, next time.
Thank you. I appreciate
Glad the
that.
person who's visiting. And hello and welcome to this incredibly happening episode of the Dicening one-shot special. I'm not at the middle or head of a table, so that lets you know that something is happening. But first, we of course need to thank the people who made it possible for us to be here playing pretend for ourselves and for you, kinda, a little. We appreciate you being here, though. Thank you, Yev, Nomad, Doomsayer, and Backblaze. We're here at Backblaze playing D&D, so they know. Thank you.
Nice.
All right.
Yeah, we had.
I saw that.
Yeah. Very kind.
Yeah, someone had a dot matrix printer, but it's not technically a dot matrix printer. I know I'm wrong. Someone else can correct me later. Okay.
That's it gets real technical, like
it's
the head, and
it
it's
is
not
similar to
technically.
one.
Yeah, but it
enough
shuffles
that
and
it
how
does
it
not look
prints. Yeah.
like a normal inkjet or bubble jet. So, okay. Anyway,
I like perforated paper though.
who are these lovely people here? So you probably know who I am if you're here. I'm Tony. I usually wrangle these cats, but today I get to be one of the cats. Huzzah! Although I'm a bird. We'll get to that in a second. Actually, yes. I'll start at this end and we'll just work our way down. I'm Tony. I'm playing TikTok Im, the Kenku bard, who only speaks in pop culture ephemera. And ha ha, this is how my revenge happens. Who are you?
Who am I? Hi, I'm JC, and today I am playing Phenomon, the Bugbear Cleric. Yeah, that's everything.
Hell yeah.
Who is a metallic dragonborn bard rogue combination who just wants to rock.
Sweet. Who's this gentleman?
My name's Forrest, and I am playing Brivin Tentacle Cleaver, Forest Gnome, Barbarian, Path of the Beast, currently wearing an illithid skin as leather armor. Because why wouldn't you?
That is metal as shit.
Yeah.
And I am
is
Lisa, or LisaLisa if you're going to call me that. I am our DM for the evening. Ooh. Tonight I'll be running an interesting hybrid off Wizards of the Coast's Candlekeep Mysteries, the Raven book, but we're going to call it the Raven, the Claw, and the Bell, because I rewrote the entire thing because I can't be left alone.
We have maps that we'll try and hold up to the camera.
Yes.
It's delightful.
It is fun times.
I am excited.
So we should probably wait for JC to come back. But while she's still out there, we're going to play How Do You Know Everybody?
Hell yeah.
This is my favorite game.
Cool.
Because you guys are going to start off as a already bit of a companion. So Tony, if you could please pull out your percentile dice. Everyone pull out your percentiles. Tony, take the 0, and Nate take the 10s and roll. Are we rolling already? Yeah, we're rolling how you
That's
know.
a 3, 30.
Oh, we're rolling
no.
how we
So
know
you're
each
just
other.
a 3. I'm a 20. So 23 for
23.
Kenku and Rocky. Sorry,
Alright.
TikTok and Rocky.
So TikTok and Rocky are characters that don't like each other, but begrudgingly accept each other for their skills. Because they're both bards.
He copies me in. Yeah.
You're just this echo.
Oh, wow. What am I rolling? A 10?
We don't know
Yes,
Okay.
JC and Forrest, if you would please take out your percentiles.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll. JC, do the 10s.
Yeah, so
I-
so roll. So click that one.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's so resonant.
I got a 1.
That's okay. What did
Alright,
Force get?
so
In 8, so we have an 18.
18. Alright.
Oh wait, yours was the odds.
Yeah, it was the odds. Yeah.
Okay.
So,
She said
Thynamon and Brivin, our characters are step siblings and grew up together as close as real siblings.
What? Oh,
Oh.
step siblings. Wow.
But we grew up together.
That's
and
hilarious.
totally think of each other as real siblings.
That's hilarious.
Wait, what are you playing?
A gnome.
A gnome.
And a bugbear.
Wow, that's a mixed family. That's good.
Do you
for
want to
them.
roll again, or are you gonna roll with it?
They
I'm
found
fine
love.
with that.
Not charged.
I'm pretty charged. Do you need this? Not at all. Sure. I think we can make it. We can figure it out.
All right, and we're gonna have
Step-siblings.
Nate and JC roll together,
Okay.
so we can complete the circle.
Yeah.
Roll the one you didn't roll last time.
So I was the tens.
Yeah.
So, you
So I
roll
will roll
the
the
double.
singles.
This one.
no, you just roll this one.
This
That's a 4 for me.
All right.
So 48.
Okay, and Thymon and Rocky, you are characters who met in a torrential downpour and sought shelter in the same cave.
That works. I could work with that. Really.
Okay.
You got a you got a connection.
Nice.
Your mom's connection.
The
I don't know
cave.
why I said that.
Your mom's face is a
She's
connection.
totally a connection. A connection of all that is
A
gentle
connection
and
that I
sweet.
love. If you're listening, Mom, I love you. I miss you.
Same.
My mom's coming in a couple weeks, so I'm so excited.
Oh, that's so fun.
I am.
All right, so travelers, you are a little bit down south of the Candlekeep situation, down by the Witch Way, which is pretty abandoned. Your team has been traveling for a while. You've passed the Hand at Horn. It's been, a lot of woods and moss and, some stuff going on. And just as you're crossing the wood bridge, your entire team is swallowed up completely in a fog so dense, nothing can be seen.
When you say nothing.
Nothing can be seen. Other than fog.
I don't like this.
Oh no. Oh no, 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 no.
Oh no, indeed!
Oh God.
Um,
I don't like this either, guys.
I'm not too upset. Yet.
Do I smell anything other than the wet dampness?
It is wet and it's
Can
damp.
I hide? I like to stealth.
You want a stealth? Okay. Roll me a stealth.
With advantage, because we're hiding? That's a 23 anyway, so.
Yeah. You. No one knows where Rocky is.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
What did you do? What did you do?
I point around and I'm like, yo, Adrian!
I don't think we're able to take you seriously.
So this was supposed to be like a creepy setting. That's not because Scooby-Doo over here is going to be magical.
When you start sounding like Chucky, it'll be creepy.
Is that? No, that's a level 1 spell. I don't want to cast that.
What do I hold?
Actually, yeah, cast it on him.
Okay.
Because then we'll be able to see him.
They can't see me to begin with.
Actually, yeah, you need to roll a perception to see whether or not you see him and then cast it on him. But although it's a cube, so yeah, if he's in the cube,
Oh.
you can pretty. I don't know what he's attempting to accomplish by hiding.
There's.
He's trying to not be seen.
I figured.
Clear.
In the fog.
So, or you can just ignore him, which is
Also fair.
what I try to do
That's smart.
when.
He's not wrong.
Which is what Tony tries to do with Nate, except that he's a player, so he can't often. So.
That's nice.
Should
That's
we
when
just
he's required then. It's my
keep
dumb
going forward? I
Yeah.
guess.
Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming.
We can, although it's
Okay.
yeah.
As I slink into the shadows, like the direction we were traveling, right?
Yep.
I want to that's because I assume that they're going to continue on the same path, and I slink into the shadows, and I'm going to go that direction.
Okay.
Do I notice like a?
You hear the
Does-
sound
And it's still
of crows.
crows,
Many crows.
mini crows.
I sort of chuckle and say, Ohana means family.
I'm gonna die.
I
Stop
just
me.
look over and I'm like, I can eat one of those.
I look at you and I just sort of look.
Aghast.
I'm not gonna eat you.
You're too big.
And then I'm like sad, like, oh, I don't really.
Alright, what are we gonna do? You can hear crows and you're in the fog.
And if did I move my full 60 feet?
Probably, sure.
Yep. And it's still in fog?
Give me.
Let him fall into the pit.
Oh,
Because, hey,
goodness.
if the pit's there,
Oh,
I'll take the early
goodness.
exit.
Just drop him in the rocks.
I have to turn off my sleep.
I can heal
function.
myself.
Okay, Rocky, give me. Wow. You gonna play this game? Where you just don't work? Okay, that's fine.
That sounds like Rocky.
If you talk to my boss, he would say something similar.
Yeah, that's fine. That's cool. I don't need.
John
I don't need
was
that.
entirely too nice.
My browser just was like, no,
No.
we're not doing anything anymore.
Sometimes
thank you.
D&D Beyond, it'll be like, we rolled a 1 on our initiative. Please refresh. And I'm like, that's the best error message I've seen in a while.
Yeah.
Like, fantastic. Kudos. Somebody today said they knew somebody on the D&D Beyond team.
That doesn't
Oh,
surprise
that's
me.
right.
It was Michael, the new guy, I think is who it was.
Tell us all about it later.
Go ahead and give me an investigation roll.
Okay. Ooh, you sure?
Yeah.
11?
Oh, okay.
Hey.
Or do you want to do perception? Would that be better for you?
Yeah, it would.
I'll allow it.
That's a 6.
All right. So
We went from a -1 to a +1, but half
I
as much.
thought you said better.
you trip over
Absolutely.
a oblong, sort of sharp, like 3-foot stone.
Found him.
Clunk, clunk.
Do you make a noise?
Are you
No.
barbarian?
Oh,
So
yeah.
I'm assuming are you leading the party? Or
I mean, you.
we
kinda-
didn't. We
walked
didn't come
in.
up with rank and file outside of
You
me.
walked ahead.
Well, outside of me, are you guys? is
no
it
reason
just
for
in
me
the-
not to be. I'm looking around.
I'm assuming. I sent a message as a cantrip message, and I go, "There's a rock in the way."
There's a rock up here.
From Rocky.
Noted. I say it out loud. I know I can reply back.
You can.
I say it out loud.
Good.
Yeah.
Noted.
Okay.
I picked myself up.
Apparently, he fell over a rock. I'm gonna take a moment and rifle through my pack and
Yeah.
light a torch. See if that makes it any better.
Okay.
Because it doesn't seem like Darkseid is working that much.
No.
All right.
All right. So, Briven lights a torch, and you see the silhouette in the fog of a tavern. The tavern is covered in statues like gargoyles almost on every eve of different patterns of crow, some in flight, some hovering, some standing still, some looking over their shoulder. It is loved worn, not dilapidated, but it could use another paint job. It has a sky blue roof, and around it are just circling crows. Maybe somewhere around 2 to 3 dozen.
Mama, coming
Just
Okay.
home.
circling crows.
Squiggly line 30.
I'm coming home.
Is that what you're singing?
This is a two-story building or a single story?
It is a 2-story building. Yes.
2-story. Okay. How far approximately, if we see it, like?
You almost ran face into it.
I
Okay.
motion towards the door and I go, shot, 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 shots.
Sure, TikTok. I guess we could go in.
Everybody!
Yeah.
And I mosey, sort of shuffle, hop as I walk because it's
Alright.
awkward and it.
Does it appear to be lit inside?
Yes,
Okay.
definitely. As you
Oh
get
yeah,
closer.
yeah. it looks inviting.
Yes,
Okay.
as you approach the tavern, it is slightly shabby but well cared for. On its eaves and trees are many raven stones. The ravens who are not stone all watch you. A few murmuring and cawing into the darkness.
Do you call back at them?
Oh yeah, I'm finger gunning at all of them. Like I'm with the band. I'm with the band. I'm with the band. I'm with the band.
I will, as I walk by, I will try and catch one of theirs attention. I'll just point inside, and I will use my speak with small beasts to just say, safe?
Door
Safe to enter?
Door.
They must be related. And I will walk in, blowing out my torch as I do so.
Okay, go ahead and flip the black notebook.
When you say must be related, I'm like, very nice.
Fourth.
Just like
Oh, do you want me to do it?
Yeah,
I
yeah,
didn't-
flip it, yeah, flip
You
it.
walked in, so I didn't know if you wanted to do the
like,
honors.
like completely just like.
Oh, I thought it was page 10. Wow.
So this is the Claw and Bell.
Okay.
You are
Nice.
walking into the front doors
Pass it over
that
real
are
quick.
facing
So you
Yes.
can
Well,
see it.
yeah,
Yes, yes, yes.
we'll show it off.
I don't have. I need to borrow like something to. I guess I could use a med as my marker.
Right? It's not upside down? Okay.
Do we
Well,
have-
it's
That's a good. I was gonna say I can spare some dice if you need them.
Tony's got a big bag. Tony's
Yeah.
got like
I
the
have a ton
bag,
of
the
D10s.
bag of
Okay.
dice.
If you
So-
don't mind grabbing a handful, or everybody pick one that they would like
so
their
the
character to be.
doors, you want to face
So,
the doors toward
that
you.
way?
Yeah,
Correct.
there you go.
Okay.
All right,
Use coins,
so
use dice.
Why?
Whatever.
I like the coins.
Whatever.
together
That's
you
me.
That's you.
That's you.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
Where's the front door, really
The
quick?
front door is right in front of you.
Right in front of me. So
Yeah.
we are walking in here.
Correct.
What color dice do you want?
If there's a purple, I would take it.
Is that like a long table right in front? As we walk
That
in?
is a rug
I can also donate.
Oh,
one
that's
of
an
mine.
area rug. Okay.
Yeah.
So I have separate
With a table.
with 2 chairs.
Oh, an area rug with 2 chairs?
Yes, correct.
Okay.
Oh, gotcha.
Like 2 big.
And are those chairs facing
this
this
mine?
way, or which way are the chairs?
Or is that
facing?
from the girls?
That way.
inside?
Okay.
Yeah, that's from the girls.
Okay.
I'll read you a whole
Because that's
description.
the
and
D10
I'll
and that's
find
a
it.
D12.
Oh,
Right.
wait.
Oh, okay.
I meant to put the D12 in the rest of the.
I'm gonna use the lesbian dice.
Hell
Sweet.
yeah.
And I will take
Queer
purple.
ass D12 in there.
From Lynn's wedding.
Yes, from the way.
From the bride
he was
wedding.
a D6,
Yes.
so I will also be a D6.
All right. So
Okay.
together you enter the Claw and Bell to find a plump, tall, cinnamon roll patterned tabaxi with bright ice blue eyes. She is wearing a loose white linen gown and a bright blue leather cord that is holding a silver bell. You also notice that there are more raven statues inside. The furnishings all seem very plush and comfortable, if not a little bit dusty. Lots of heavy velvet draperings, cozy cushions. There's a large fire in an oversized fireplace, and the barkeep looks up to you and in a bored, almost petulant voice says, "Oh, visitors."
How packed is this place? I'm sorry if you answered that.
It's empty.
Completely.
Oh.
Okay.
You're welcome.
Slow night tonight, huh?
In this fog, it's always a slow night. Please,
Is it always this foggy?
come. Not always, but as of recent, it has been. Please come in, warm yourself.
Yeah.
I
know
take
you
my
don't.
7-foot frame and hulk over to the bar. And I was
You
like,
guys up?
ale. Thank you.
If someone has an extra green
Cantrip.
cantrip
Pretty green.
Oh,
or
yeah.
caltrop, if you could put that at the bar.
You guys play live music here, or what's the
Here.
Thank you.
Force is gone.
There we go. So at the bar, that is Sasha.
Okay.
Sasha?
She introduces herself.
Nate, can you move me to the bar?
Yes, I can. Would you like which
pink
seat?
The one in the middle.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm just gonna take up the whole. I'm 7 feet tall and like 250 pounds. Like I'm just taking up the bar.
Good grief.
Yep.
Sasha looks around and says, "No, we don't play much live music at the moment, as it is only me."
Sounds like a not very fun bar, but I'll take an ale as I walk over and.
Just trying to squeeze in.
Yeah. I am I'm also Dragonborn too, but I'm like 5'10", 160, so. This is,
I am bigger than you.
Approximately my size. So it's just
You were bigger than my village.
I am, yes.
Oh,
I
you're
am-
no, is it
Our
no-
village.
No.
Our, yes, our village.
I'm gonna walk up here
No, I
and
imagine your village would
grab
be
the
bigger
corner
actually.
of the bar right by the
because
stairs.
Bugbear.
I'm not gonna try and deal with them at the front of the bar. That's just too much meat.
There you go.
Yeah, it's too, like, you know.
And I
Where
look
you
around and I basically grab the bar stool and I stand on it so that I'm tall enough to see over the bar.
Yeah.
Sasha looks at you and she leans over and looks at TikTok. You do see that in the bar there are actually a few more live crows. They are sticking toward the wall with the fireplace that is lined shoulder to shoulder to shoulder with heavy tomes and leather-bound books.
Can I roll to performance? I pull out my drumsticks
Sure.
and on the bar.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Push me in there.
Where do you want to go?
Where's the scale? Performance?
There's a kind of a spot at the end of the bar.
That's an 11.
Or do you
I'm
want to
trying
push your
to,
way?
I'd like to get my drink for free. But when I order an ale, you know what I mean? Because
Okay.
that's the performance I'm trying to put on. But
Do
it's
you
an
want
11.
it hot or cold?
Either. I just, I want Sasha to be impressed. But it's only an 11. So.
She's not impressed.
I know. It's a work in progress. Sasha,
She
I promise.
has white shadow sort of under her eyes, and one eye kind of crooks at you and goes, "My bar isn't on key."
Well, you should probably tune it.
And then she turns behind her and she fills 4 mugs with steaming hot frothy grog.
Okay.
And puts one in front of each of you, and she says, "A copper for each."
Easy.
Easy peasy.
Yep. I send her an extra.
Send her an extra copper.
She looks at it and she bats at it just a little bit and then slides it into a tin that she puts right back under the bar.
Yeah, I put down 3 copper, and out of a voice that doesn't sound anything like me, "Thank you."
You are welcome. I can't do a petulant voice anymore. I'm sorry, guys. I can't do it. She's a cat. She's slinky.
I'll go ahead and set down 2 coppers as well.
Oh, wonderful. Well, such generous visitors. Are you on your way somewhere particular?
Just
were.
around the river bend.
We were, but the fog came.
Yes, the fog has been a problem.
Why?
Well, I think it has something to do with that manor on the hill.
The what on the hill?
There's a manor on the hill.
Manor?
A manor. A
M-A-N-
large home.
Oh, M-A-N-O-R, not M-A-N-N-E.
Couldn't see
Yes.
it in the fog.
Right. We could not.
Yes, it's called the
No.
Chalet Brantifax.
Ooh.
Chalet Brentofax?
Chalet.
Brantifax.
Chalet Brantifax.
Chalet.
It's a
Is that a
chalet.
name that any of us from around here would have heard
It's a ski
before?
chalet.
Yes, actually.
Ooh, let me make. I want to make a history check.
I have -1, so I hope you all have your history knowledge.
Let's go. Nope.
16 on history.
Don't give a fuck.
Take
17.
Are those your iron dice?
17. Nice.
These are the iron dice.
Nice.
That's
All right.
That's me
So for our 2 that actually gave a shit
like a 12.
and
so it's
rolled
like
pretty
whatever.
well, the Chalet Brantifax, you know, is a stone chalet that was built for a wealthy noble named Baron Brantifax on the site chosen for its seclusion and scenic beauty. In the years following the Baron's death, the house fell prey to neglect and is now a place of whispers and circumstance.
Great. Abandoned, haunted. I'm gonna need more grog.
I wouldn't call it abandoned.
Oh? Do you know who lives there?
Only those who are wicked.
Wicked
Squint.
how?
Squint.
I squint. I'm like,
It is a band of monsters who roam the world looking for evil artifacts to exploit and take over. They have been nothing but a burden.
None of them look like this, do they? And
No.
I sort of point to the illithid head that I'm using, kind of like a hoodie.
No.
Okay.
I sort of look out like I can see through
They're
the wall.
lycanthrope. They are monsters.
I kind of like back away slowly, like.
Oh, right up here, Aaron.
I'm not a lycanthrope.
You are not a
But-
lycanthrope.
I'm not a lycanthrope.
That's fine. The monsters who live in the chalet are.
Sometimes people think I'm a lycanthrope.
Oh, and sometimes people think I'm overweight.
Rude.
Wow.
And those people are
Give me
wrong.
one of those D6. Chuck it at the DM.
Critter in the face. Yeah.
Fucking rude.
Sasha's a big cat.
I know!
With a little head.
Yes.
For those that don't know,
No.
this NPC is inspired.
For those of you who have watched the stream, you've seen Sasha.
You've
many
heard
times.
Sasha.
I pick her up.
You've heard her
She's
often.
been on stream.
She's
Yeah, she's a-
Fram.
Yeah.
Alright.
So yes, it is a terrible place. They are thieves.
I start singing some of the lines from Gaston's Kill the Beast.
That is very difficult.
Why?
Well, there are many of them, and as I said, they hoard evil artifacts. It's probably why we're shrouded in fog.
At the Horde Evil Artifacts, I look into the distance and I mimic holding something. I go, this is my idea.
I don't think you should have evil artifacts, TikTok.
I'm just thinking
I don't
about
know.
it. I'm not going to do it, girl.
Right,
I'm just
like-
thinking about it.
Sure.
Yes, Queen.
They've even stolen from me
What'd they take from you?
a map.
Of what?
This tavern was once lively and beautiful when my mother built it.
No, I'd love to play a concert here.
But when she passed, she left me a map, my inheritance, and they took the map.
Oh, your inheritance is buried somewhere?
Not buried, but hidden.
Swipe or no swipe.
Well,
Can
I look at it and I go, swipe.
so
It's a map.
We-
I'll
It's a
ask
map.
the
It's a
question:
map.
if they collect evil artifacts and they stole your map,
They don't know what the artifact is. I don't know what the artifact is.
how do you think it's a map to an artifact that may not be great?
If that is true, I wish to destroy it.
Would you say that your ancestors were well off or wealthy? I mean, they built the bar.
We were okay. I wouldn't say well off, but we lived comfortably and we were happy here.
Well, that's all that matters.
Yeah.
She absentmindedly plays with the bell around her neck.
I chugged the rest of my ale and another copper.
She happily refills the grog.
So, do we wait out the fog by investigating the manor, or do we try and see if we can make it through to Candlekeep?
I mean,
You shouldn't go to the manor.
Should or
That's-
shouldn't?
It's scary. I wouldn't ask that of anyone.
oh, okay.
Thanks. Appreciate it. I would you say a lot of things are scary or no?
If you went to the chalet, you'd understand.
Would you
But
say
I
that-
can't go there anymore. They've barred me.
How?
Because they have something that is mine, they have magically kept me from being able to get it.
But you can't go there at all. Like, if we tried to take you with us, you could not.
You could go.
But you could not go.
I cannot.
I don't know how that works.
There's always room for magic.
Sorry.
I mean, places where there are artifacts means that we can have money and sell them later.
The Baron is rumored to have left many riches in the chalet.
Well, I mean, if we can't
You
make it
should
through...
stage whisper because the mic might not pick that up.
Her inheritance is hidden somewhere, is what I whisper. It's a title.
I mean, if we can't make it through the fog, we might as well
Her
do
little
something.
ear goes switch.
Well, I think we could make it through the fog. I mean,
Her blue eyes brim with tears. You would do that?
For the inheritance? Absolutely.
I mean, I like stuff, and I like selling stuff for money. And it sounds like this place has a lot of stuff.
And imagine if we get rid of the fog, we could have a great concert in here.
I look at TikTok.
Who
Let's
owns
get the
house?
band together to save the farm.
It is abandoned. The chalet has been abandoned since the Baron has died.
You know, we could just see if we could clear it and then claim a house.
I could go for a
It's free
chalet.
real estate.
It is a chalet. I mean, Airbnb prices nowadays. We're
In this economy?
right.
I'm just saying, we have options.
It's not a bad idea. I'm here for it.
Okay, so then it sounds like it's decided. Clearing house, spring cleaning.
I think the barbarian will follow the.
I'm
I'm
Ed
following the
McMahon.
barbarian.
Was that a yes?
Clearinghouse.
Oh, clearinghouse. Okay.
Publishers Clearinghouse. Not a sponsor.
No,
Yet.
1-800 cash now.
Hit me
Yeah.
up.
What are they?
At
Where's
D-
$1 million
slide
check?
into my
Where did those
at
go?
Front Shield DMs. Let's go. Yeah.
Didn't that publisher they used to send like $1 million checks
Yeah,
to people?
Publishers
Yeah.
Clearinghouse.
Yeah,
Oh,
send me one.
God, I would love.
I'll
that.
send my address. I won't say it to these people, but Publisher Clearinghouse, if you
Slide my
DM me,
DMs. Yeah.
I will send you my address, and you can send me the $1 million.
By the way, Tony, I'm sorry, out of question. Do we have anything to worry about brands on camera?
It hasn't been a problem. So
Yeah.
you're good.
Okay, sorry.
That's cool beans.
Don't bring attention to it.
It's what's the old don't ask
Coca-Cola.
ask for permission, ask for beg for forgiveness instead of asking for permission.
Yeah, no,
Exactly.
we're
I
That's,
thought that was how the entire company was run.
that's how my life is run. So.
It's fine.
All right, so
But yeah, TikTok finishes their drink, and they sort of are just looking expectantly because I'm in. Yeah, it's it.
Well, you should rest before you go. Please take advantage of the tavern. There are rooms upstairs.
Okay.
And since you're doing me this great favor, I will not charge you for this room.
oh,
All I
okay.
ask is that you return the map to me.
Of course.
Anything else you find, you may keep.
Okay. Thank
What-
you.
All right, I'm in.
Yeah.
Easy enough.
Yep.
Perception checks.
We're gonna try you again. Let's see. Come on, give me something.
Ooh, I am not very perceptive.
Nope.
Nope.
You're just like, there's a map.
3.
There's treasure.
But I would like to.
This many.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I
Alright,
got a 10.
7.
Oh my god!
None of
This
us
is
are-
terrible!
We cannot perceive anything. We're
No!
just living
Dude,
life.
You get double digits. What are you complaining
But
about?
I'm like a 10 is still terrible.
Yeah, no, we're
You hear-
we're terrible at this.
We're just in the moment.
We're bad at this.
Paimon,
I'm thinking about my concert.
you hear the crows are sort of restless inside.
Okay.
Oh, there's crows inside as well.
Yes,
Yeah,
there are
Like
crows.
on the-
Like real crows and stone crows. They're
Yeah.
everywhere.
That's why I said the thing earlier that was like
Family.
Yeah.
no, that was outside, but inside
Oh.
it was was something else.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I
Something
remember
about
the
coming home.
big
I remember the
map
finger
outside.
guns.
I remember that was as you're coming in. Or was
Yeah.
that inside?
but yeah, more or less.
Right.
Both, yeah, both.
And does it sound like the crows started getting more agitated the more we were talking?
Or
No, but one particular one seems to be fidgeting.
And
She only.
Yeah.
yeah, I was like, I look at the one that's fidgeting, and I put my yellow eyes just glaring into it, and then I kind of look at him like, do you know something?
The crow that is fidgeting is on the far wall by the fireplace,
Uh-huh.
scratching at a book.
Okay,
on the
so I
bookcase.
I hunker over to where the crow is, and I'm like pick up the book that it's like fidgeting with. Well, what book is it?
It is a leather-bound book.
Oh, fancy.
Smells of rich mahogany and has many leather-bound books.
Yes.
I've never heard
Corinthian leather.
Rich
There
Corinthian leather.
there is no
that. Rich mahogany.
title
I've
on the
not heard that
spine
one.
or
Huh.
the front cover.
Huh.
The inside is handwritten in neat but blotchy writing. It seems to be a diary of sorts.
Yeah.
In common.
I look at it. I look at it, and I look at the crow, and I just go,
In a lovely feminine British voice, you hear, "No bad's ever come from opening a book."
and I look at TikTok. I was like, I think that can be argued, but okay.
You
And
get
I
a
just-
vigorous nod.
And I look at the crow, and I'm like, thank you. And then I look at Sasha, and I'm like, is it okay if I take this?
Oh, you can read any book that's here.
Okay. Thank you.
Of course.
And I will.
Don't mind the crows. They get antsy sometimes.
Okay. And I will sit down by the fire and start reading the diary for the evening.
Certainly. The diary.
I stand behind you, and on the back of the chair, I put my finger talons and sort of read over your shoulder.
That is written by a anonymous author. She tells the story of traveling from Candlekeep and falling off her horse and breaking her leg. She was rescued and befriended by Vistani travelers, who graciously nursed her back to health. The author is with them for a few months and spent a lot of time in a covered wagon with them, and she talks a lot about her passage with them, their customs, especially around food and the way they have their hierarchy in the families.
Gogo Gordello is gypsy punk.
I look over my shoulder
You gonna tell her to start wearing purple?
yeah, sure, TikTok.
I drop a couple other lines from one of their songs, and I'm like,
Not now.
I mean, I'm
Not
here
now.
for
I look over at Rocky, I'm like,
I'll sing.
yeah.
Is there anything else you'd like to do for the evening?
The inn has drink. Does it have food?
Yes, of course. Sasha pulls out
Oh boy.
a square sheath of parchment that lists off a meat pie, a roast bird, as well as
Is it crow?
roast. Yeah, right.
Yeah, eat crow.
As well as roasted root vegetables and the sort. And she also has a cream pie available.
Cream pie?
A cream pie.
Like a dessert cream pie?
A dessert cream pie.
Oh, okay.
Nathan.
Yes.
I'm
I
sorry,
just pointed at the
Nathaniel.
menu.
I'm sorry.
Wonderful.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Cream pie.
I'm sorry. Like, I was the kid. The teacher said dick, and I laughed, and you're not supposed to be like dick. And I'm like, the teacher's like, this isn't funny, and I'm like, I know, but like,
Nate, do we need to make you write cream pie?
I'll probably laugh if I do. I'm a child. I'm sorry.
No, it's great. I love it. I
Blushing.
know, it's the best.
Did these
Really
go upstairs
embarrassed.
in the
The stairs to the far of me, yes, those go up, and the stairs closer to me go down into the kitchen.
Oh, okay. And up is where the rooms, and it's just rooms.
Yep.
Hallway and rooms.
Yep.
Okay.
I get 2 grogs,
Mhm.
3 meat pies, and 1 cream pie. How much is that?
1 silver.
That's
To
it?
no one in particular, you hear me say something I've said many times, like, now, son, what you thought I heard I say was, bring me a lot of eggs and bacon. But what I said was, bring me all of your eggs and bacon.
Okay.
Oh, no, I don't say it to Sasha specifically.
yeah.
I'm just straight up being weird.
Yeah. Sasha says, I can bring up 3 of each for a gold.
I mean, I'm
For
a big
everyone to share.
person, so I'm just like, the stuff I ordered, I'm just like,
Well, she hasn't brought it to you yet, but okay.
Yeah.
that's what it would be like.
Yeah.
That's okay. I ordered the menu. I understand.
Anything else before I...
Do you have room in there to eat the menu?
TikTok.
Don't pick on your brother like that.
I consume a lot of food.
What are these?
I
Sorry.
slide.
Pillars outside.
I also slide a silver over,
Yeah.
and I'm like, bring me this many tacos.
I understand.
Thank you.
And then she looks expectantly at Rocky.
Is Rocky ordering any food?
Not particularly picky. But I do need to eat. So, whatever your favorite is,
Oh, wonderful.
I'll take that.
Sasha leaves the bar and goes to the stairs that are near the bar and goes downstairs. She's gone for a good 15, 20 minutes.
I'm the Sausage King of Cincinnati. How dare you?
And afterwards, she comes up with 2 large trays that she has balanced on each of her shoulders and places down all the food, hot and steaming and ready.
I'll go ahead and put down the 4 silver pieces for her,
Wonderful.
and I will make the food disappear like a magic trick.
Yeah, he uses that other mouth to help.
The extra mind
Right.
clear
Yeah,
mouth.
that's a-
Like how she just lifts it up.
No,
and shoves it.
no. So the mouth is cut out of the face because
okay.
it's under the
That's it.
tentacles.
Got
So
it.
when it's over, you see the tentacles, but the mouth isn't there
Okay, alright.
at the moment.
They look like ridiculous bangs.
Kind of.
So, yeah.
What color are they?
Fleshy gray,
Gray.
like dead skin gray almost.
He's basically wearing Davy Jones on his head.
Red.
Yeah,
Kind of.
yeah.
Well, a smaller version,
Yeah.
but yeah. That's
Kinda,
that's
yeah.
right. Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
Strange little cuttlefish.
Yeah, we dig in. I tuck in. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Tuck in, lads. And then,
The food is good. It is rich. It is hearty. The hot mead is frothy and wonderful.
I don't know.
Sorry, the
No, that's
food,
fine. Yeah,
the
no,
food
food is-
may or may not be
Situation.
happening.
Alright,
So.
I'm gonna excuse myself for a minute
Yeah.
and figure this out. As per usual.
Yeah.
Thermon,
Thynamon.
Dynamite,
Dynamon.
Dynamon.
Dynamon. Actually, it sounds like a Digimon. Dynamon. Digivolve 2.
Digimon.
Farm
Digital
Nara.
monsters.
Now we're gonna get.
Technically, it is a cat anime.
So yes, after your meal,
He's kind of-
everyone is tired
Oh,
and
yeah.
full and warm, and so Sasha says, "Please choose any room upstairs. The keys are in their doors."
Okay.
Before I head up,
Mhm.
Sasha, you guys used to have like concerts and stuff in here.
Yes,
Um,
back in the day, we had lots of people. It was beautiful.
So if I wholeheartedly believe that we will be successful and that we will have, when we are, we'll have a massive concert here, and that will be my chance to get shown, and I will be able to join Metallica.
Of course.
But do you need help? Like, do you need money or resources to help set it up? Because I believe that once the fog clears, we will bring the people. But if I could pay you to be doing the setup,
Well, I'm hoping that the map will lead me to my inheritance, and
That's
I
fair.
will be able to fix up the tavern to its once former glory.
What if I gave you like 5 to 10 gold today? Could you spruce it up and get ready for a concert potentially?
I could try. There's still a stage
some
outside
banners.
in the
Right.
courtyard.
Yeah.
What was your character's name again, Forrest?
Riven.
Riven.
Briven?
Yeah.
To you, I'm like, Master of Puppets is pulling the strings.
But
Master.
I slide
Master.
5 gold over, and I'm like, if you can, whatever you can do, but I want a raw.
Yeah.
And I slide 5 gold over.
She takes it and she puts it in the tin, and she goes, "If you could bring me that map, I am in your debt."
Good to know.
And then you go upstairs. There is a line of 3 rooms on one side, 3 rooms on the other. As promised, there are gold skeleton keys in each of their locks, so you can take the lock out, enter the door, and lock the door behind you.
Does it seem like there are windows on? Does it seem like the hallway goes down the middle, so each of the rooms would have windows?
Correct.
Then I will pick one of the middle rooms.
Okay.
Did we see which room Rocky went for?
Rocky probably sticks close to their brother. Oh no, you're Rocky.
That's yeah.
Yeah. No,
I go. So I'm thinking as we're going down the front of the building, back of the building, back right.
Okay.
I will pick a room in between so that we're taking a block.
Gotcha.
Not
Okay.
just pell-mell.
We should leave the door open for Sis so that she knows which one.
I'm sure she's there with us.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
In character, she probably troops up with us.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
And so, yeah, but before we all head in, I'm like, there'll be an 8... yes, there will be an 8:30 wake-up call, if you'd like. Thank you.
I can wake you up if you prefer.
Oh, is Sasha up there showing us around?
Yeah.
And I sort of look at the rest of you like...
She passes each of you a fluffy towel as you enter your rooms.
I instantly hold it up to my nose. And I just sort of gently...
It's got this fresh, billowy, cottony lavender scent.
And I have one in my talons, and I just slowly close the door.
So fluffy, so bright, so soft.
I think that's best.
Oh, yay!
Huzzah! All right, we're gonna take a quick break. You won't notice anything except a cutaway, but we're gonna stuff our faces.
You gotta know.
Yeah.
Clean the demons.
Just raising demons.
So welcome back. I know for you it was only a second, but for me it was forever.
Now you know how we feel, TikTok.
And it was
Hey. All right.
Okay.
So yeah. So we go to our rooms.
Yep. Sasha hands you all a big, fluffy, warm towel that smells of fresh cotton and lavender and bids you all a good night and a good luck on your journey tomorrow morning.
Okay.
Does anything happen over the night? Do you
I
need
would
make
like to
rolls?
investigate my room.
Oh boy! All right.
Okay.
I
Roll
would
an
like
investigation
to
check.
sleep.
Ooh.
20.
Ooh.
The
Dirt.
room is, again, comfy, very heavy, velvety, sort of warm feeling to it. You don't find any traps. You don't find anything hidden.
Weird. Okay, cool. I just want to make sure.
It's cozy.
Alright. That's all I wanted to know.
It's got a window that faces out. You see all the crows.
When she lies down on the bed, like her feet dangle over the edge,
Oh,
and she just sort of is just like.
Beautiful.
Just like back home, eh, Brian?
Does anyone want to roll a perception for the evening?
The only thing I want to do is I want to use
Yes.
minor illusion so that I have my mom telling me like a bedtime story so I can fall asleep.
I'm gonna roll a perception check as well,
Okay.
which is
Those
different
who
than.
would like to roll a perception check?
Oh man,
Nice.
I got a 5.
She got this many.
Sure.
You
We'll see about
are
perception.
out,
Yeah,
but you have dreams.
I have dreams.
You have dreams.
Oh no.
What is that? I can't see it.
You got a 12.
Oh, did it show up for you?
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's curious.
Well, the dice like rolled to the bottom,
Oh, okay.
and I couldn't see the actual number, so I had
Okay,
to
so
hit like the collapse.
12 perception.
Yes.
Oh my.
The room feels hazy, and it could be all
Almost
the
foggy, you could say.
not quite foggy, but it could be all the warm grog,
The
and
inn's on fire.
the roasted
You're
pheasant, the heavy vegetables, the root vegetables. Just things are, or it could be that enormous fireplace directly
Just
under
warm.
you. It's warm and it's
I'm a dragon.
sort
so,
of dizzy.
right.
Yeah.
Do you?
Huh.
Actually, before I crawl in, I look around and I go, boom, 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 boom. Hey!
You wait to see if there's like a response.
And you hear a crow
I-
respond, "Oh."
And I go, what? And then I snuggle in.
I'm so glad I sleep through that.
If anyone listens really closely, you might hear me tapping on my.
Yeah.
Puts me to sleep.
You TikTok. You also read the journal, correct?
Oh yeah.
You have dreams.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Of howling wolves. You have the feeling of.
Shakira, Shakira.
Yep. You. I can't with you when you're like this.
Okay.
I don't give you this much shit.
I'm sorry.
No,
I'm
it's
sorry.
fine. I
That
think
was
it's
that
hilarious.
wouldn't have been in character.
I
Like
think it's
that would have been in
absolutely
character
hilarious.
in the dream. You didn't necessarily need to know that.
you just like him while he's asleep.
You're having a weird first-person dream, as if you were the author of that book.
Oh, tight.
You
So I'm singing
hear.
Gogo Bordello in my
You
sleep.
hear the Vishtani talking. You can smell their food. You hear the wolves and everyone's nervous tones.
Vishtani,
Um,
is that what you said?
Vishtani.
Vistani. So I don't have quite the same intensity of dreams.
No,
I'm assuming.
you both have very vivid
Okay.
you're living this diary.
Okay.
You see the clouds casting over the moon, and more nervous speaking. You feel tight in your chest. Something is coming.
Ooh.
And
He's coming. He's coming.
Are you talking in your sleep?
Real, actual cannibal Shia LaBeouf.
Oh my god.
I
Why?
was about to make a crank that joke.
Everyone, again, roll a perception.
Oh. How?
Can I not?
12.
The 11 last time
Let's
was
try
way
different
better
dice
than
this
I
time.
need.
Come on.
Oh, 16.
Okay.
Fuck.
Okay.
I got a 17.
All right. Could you clear the map and turn the page?
Oh no.
No Bob Seger reference
This
for
one?
TikTok?
Yes.
This
Right?
Yep.
one?
Behind. Oh,
And
sorry.
does it also need to turn
It'll turn towards you.
that way?
that correct?
Those of you.
And do you want me to show the
Yeah.
camera?
Oh yeah.
So,
Let me
yes,
give
yes,
him
yes,
that.
yes. Thank you.
Kudos to the artwork.
Absolutely.
Graveyard.
It's a graveyard.
You're a graveyard.
It's a graveyard.
It's a graveyard.
It's a Grover yard.
It's an of-yard.
Each of you wake, except for TikTok, lying on the bed of a gravestone.
Ah!
Would you like to place us there, Nate?
You
Am
can
I-
pick your gravestones.
Am I not there?
You're there. You just didn't
Don't
wake
wake
up.
I haven't woken up,
Yeah.
so they see me lying on one as well.
Yeah, you can get rid of Sasha for
And-
now. Yeah.
Do you have a preference of which
I have
grave
no
you'd like?
preference. Just
What
go ahead
about
and put me on
Tony?
any.
Oh no, put me
So-
wherever. I'm not even conscious yet. This is great. I sleep.
Is it? Why do you do that?
It's the Shaq meme.
You guys are siblings, so I'll put
Oh.
you next to each other.
There you go.
There we go.
Okay, we are on our. We wake up. We wake up.
Yeah,
Tony
you
doesn't.
wake up. Except TikTok.
TikTok does not awaken.
Oh
no.
no!
It's still
we
under
wake
the
up Like
algorithm.
we slept, or did we wake up with all of our stuff?
With all your things.
Although I do snore, so you hear a.
I thought we were gonna be hearing Shakira and Gorgo Bordello.
It's in there
Okay.
emotionally.
So I realize all my stuff. That's odd. I didn't sleep like this.
Well, it's not on you. It's just with you.
Okay, that's this much less on.
And are we
I'm
on
just making this
top?
noise.
Like,
Calm
are
down.
we?
Calm down.
Are
We're
we on
fine.
The
top of
headstone
the-
is above you, and you
Yeah.
are on. You are below the headstone, on top of where the mound would be.
Okay, so
but
we're not
laying
like
on
in
top
it.
of
Yes.
it.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay,
It's
okay,
just
okay.
wake
Good,
up-
good,
oh.
good.
You are not in graves.
Right, right.
You're
I didn't know if it was just like my head is out and that's all. Right, like I'm looking.
I said
I-
creepy, not ridiculous.
Look at the headstone. Does it say anything?
Ooh.
Which one are you?
I'm on
The
the
pink
second.
one?
Yeah,
Yes.
the pink one.
Your
Well, it doesn't say your
headstone
name,
reads
so thank God.
Boren, Hound of Brantifax, faithful to the end.
What does mine say?
You're
Last.
the last one.
Yes.
Sylphenine, Sylphene.
Okay.
Beloved daughter, may she find peace at last.
I hope she does.
Part of me wants to know what mine says. Part of me doesn't, but I'll look.
You're the first one.
Yes.
You are Baron Brantifax,
Oh, you're the
husband,
Baron.
father, hunter. Let no man stand above another.
Hold on. The chalet.
Yeah.
Correct.
This is.
Yes,
this
it's
is them.
owned by
These
Baron.
people.
Brenton.
It's,
Yeah.
Well, it's the same names.
Yes.
Is he awake yet?
Would one of you like to rouse him?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, if he's not awake, I'm going to
Yeah,
rouse
yeah,
him.
we have
shake
to.
him.
He's peacefully.
Yeah. You know what? If he's gonna make those noises, wake him up.
I just go over and I'm like, I just shake him and like my big frame is just like, wake up, TikTok. Are you awake now?
Yeah, that was me waking up.
Okay.
TikTok's headstone reads Haluth,
Haluth?
Heluthe. Haluth.
Haluth?
Our pride and joy lost too soon.
Man, it feels bad to be Sylphie. She's not proud. Just like imagine you die and then...
I look around for a second.
Yeah, I look over and I go, feels bad, man.
How
True.
how freshly made is this grave? Like, is
It's old.
It's old.
It's
okay.
So it's full
This is
grass and
packed
everything.
dirt, there's
but
grass,
it is a
there's
mound
weeds.
still that we
Yeah.
Yeah, it has a little bit of a
hump.
hump. Yes, indeed.
I go oof.
Yeah, I
I
take
go,
a couple
"Beep."
moments and put my stuff on because I don't like this.
Yeah.
And then I'm looking around. Do we see a manor
Is it
or
foggy
anything
still,
like
or-
that?
Where you go ahead and perceptions, everyone.
Everybody?
Everybody looking for
Oh, 18.
18!
Ooh.
18.
TikTok.
I roll different dice each time.
That's your problem. They're all turning on you.
I
You gotta
guess.
pick
What did
some,
you get?
make them your favorite. So let them know you
You
love
got a
them.
7.
I got a 7.
That's not 11.
That's not a love. That's not love. Your dice don't love you.
All right. So everyone looks around, and you are in a graveyard. You are
There's a
surrounded by
fucking
a
19.
7-foot
Alright.
tall wrought iron fence,
Yeah.
and it closes this small graveyard south to the chalet.
Okay.
Set into the north side of the enclosure is a gate with the name Brantifax worked into the arch above it.
Okay.
You'll see the arch right there. Yeah.
Is that also a gate?
Yes.
Okay.
And you are on the 4 graveyards. The four graves that are here in the graveyard. To the north, you see the Chalet Brantifax. It is shrouded in darkness, as much as, say, it was cresting evening.
Eh.
Okay.
And we went to bed like at night.
Possibly, it was foggy.
But what time was it when were adventuring before the fog showed up?
I'd say it was still daylight when you were traveling.
Oh, but then we had dinner and all that stuff, so
It
like, we
did not
assume
feel-
it was dinner.
Rocky, are you having this existential crisis in the middle of the rest
In
of
the
us?
graveyard?
I quote that line from Doctor Who, the timey-wimey in a lovely what's his name?
British accent?
Eccleston?
Benedict
Bennett.
Cumberbatch.
David Bennett, Lisa, please. David Tennant.
In a lovely David Tennant voice, you hear that fall out of my beak, and I just start walking towards the gate.
Yeah.
Okay. So those of you who rolled an 18, you see there is a shovel.
Everyone not walking to the gate.
Yes. We're not walking the gate. There is a shovel near the Haluth's gravestone.
Duluth was number 1.
I go, that's
yours.
suspicious.
That was yours.
Mine was Sylphine.
Oh no.
I was Haluth.
Yeah.
Tony
So,
was Haluth.
So,
yeah. So there is a shovel leaning up against Haluth's.
that Tony
Gravestone?
didn't notice, so he's out.
Yeah,
Audi
no,
5000.
Yeah.
Yep. It checks out.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Right.
And there seems to be, like, there had been some digging. Saluth's looks like it's been a little bit disturbed, but it's been a while.
So is this gate locked?
Nope, there is no actual gate. It's just an open
A little
arch.
path? Okay. Does anyone stop me from continuing to walk away from everyone?
No.
Tight. I'm gonna head up towards the manor.
I'll be a few feet behind, but
Okay.
I snag the shovel as we go.
Okay. You don't do anything with it? You just take it? Cool beans. You have a shovel. Well done. 10 points.
Thank you.
Shovel
Okay.
to my inventory, sweet.
I take my bugbear paws and I kind of scratch at Haluth's grave for a second. Just maybe get 12 inches in just to see if I find anything. When I'm digging in there, I'm just kind of looks like,
And-
a dog digging in the sand.
As I pick up the shovel, I turn it into an air guitar and start playing the shovel as the. And I tap it against my
as you
the
dig
ground.
Haluth's grave,
Yes.
Lord.
you find that the young woman's body is not in it. It has been replaced with a scarecrow. And 2 crawling claws.
What's
Oh, no.
What are crawling? What
you'll
should-
find out in a
It
moment.
means initiative, but
Yes.
please continue.
The crawling claws crawl out towards you as you reach in to dig. So initiative.
I snarl at them, just like.
You have done well. You have summoned initiative.
That's up. I
I
go last.
I don't know if you can see that.
12?
Did you net
That is
20?
12.
Oh.
I still go
Where's my
behind
initiative?
him.
Why are you holding it like that?
So she can see it because she can't keep all those numbers in her head. Maybe.
Well, you
Maybe
just
not.
hold on.
Okay, hold on.
I was seeing whether or not she could see it, so I can just hold it there for her
Oh.
as she
Oh,
needs it.
is that a 17?
12.
She can't
12.
read it, honey.
I mean,
It's
I'm
a-
pretty
it's a-
damn
Well,
close.
It's a D12, so
Yeah.
Okay, that's the number I like for initiative.
hey, I don't go last. Absolutely.
I'm actually okay with going last as
Yeah, as
the
the
cleric.
cleric,
As
yeah.
a cleric, I want to go last.
JC, what do you got?
5.
Nate.
Big time 9.
Forrest.
Riven's awake at 17.
So I'm glad somebody paying attention.
That's good. You're like one of the barbarians.
Right.
You should
he
be.
runs
Yeah.
You're right. He runs them first.
Exactly.
I love it.
The cleric is like there with the claws on her claws, just like looking
I'm
at
the
you.
cleric.
Like, "Ah!"
I was ready for combat, but I was walking away.
So the
I
two,
know that noise.
The
Yeah.
two crawling claws
Probably
are
close.
detached, severed, dead hands.
They're
They are
things.
gray and green and rotting, with their fingers cracked
How-
and jagged.
Andrew.
How dissimilar do they look to your...
Andrew and Pomelos.
I mean, this is its normal color
Emmanuel.
anyway, and now it's dead, and I've been, I've taken care of it, I've tanned it, so it's
Yeah,
fine.
I mean, it looks a little better.
Those probably are more discolored because they probably came from more normal flesh tones.
I love how this is the conversation.
I mean, I'm not worried. It's just two crawling claws.
Okay, so first off is the first crawling claw, and
Rude.
as
Wait a
rude.
second.
Paimon, well, crawling claw number 1 gets to go first because he rolled an 18. And because Thynamon is the one who disturbed it,
Yeah.
right in reach. So, let's see here. Crawling Claw is going to use an attack at you.
With what?
Does a 9 hit?
No.
Then you're good.
I just go like
It goes,
snarl back at it.
and then just. Okay, next is Briven.
All right, I hear the snarls. I've heard her act like that before. That's never good.
Okay.
Normally, it's at someone who's irked her. So I turn around, and if I see the claws, I'm going to sprint over, and I'm going to, as I do so, I'm going to draw one of my hand axes, and I'm just going to throw it right at the thing
Okay.
because I don't like it at all. Not
Not a particular fan.
no. So that's going to be an armor class of 17.
Hit.
All right, for 5 points of slashing damage.
Wonderful.
Just drop it, sis. We'll take care of it.
And that was Crawling Claw number 1, correct?
Yes, the one that that had already done its thing and fallen.
Gotcha. Okay. Next up is Tony at the gate.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're like walking away.
Actually, no, it's
Making
fine.
your way downtown.
It's fine.
We're not seagulling.
Not at the moment.
I only had a couple seconds to come up with something. So I turn around and I see it and I go, hands are just the feet at the end of our arms. Prove us wrong. And that's vicious mockery. So. I lean back like I'm holding a coffee cup and sitting, of course.
Yes, of course.
As part of the somatic component.
Beautiful.
And so the claw needs to make a wisdom save, difficulty 13.
Oh, jeez.
Just wait.
Claws have wisdom.
It fails.
Hell yeah, that's 4 damage.
Psychic.
Disadvantage on the next attack roll.
The claw's just like,
on that claw.
since it can't, it's supposed to laugh, right? Like it's supposed
No,
to.
this is vicious
doesn't.
mockery.
Oh,
Yeah.
vicious mockery.
It
It doesn't
Okay.
even have to
So
So it's
understand
supposed
you.
to cry.
It
It's
doesn't
really
even-
upset.
But so the hand's just like,
You see it shudder just the slightest. Like, wow, why do I feel like, wow, that's mean.
The hand looks.
Yeah, the hand just stands on one finger. Yeah. But yeah, and then I will move towards the melee, drawing my rapier.
Okay.
5, 10. What's your speed?
Just put me like a couple squares away just to, yeah.
And I think I'm on top of the empty window.
Cool.
Yep.
You slide me over one.
Oh, over to the left.
The other, no. To the right.
Right.
To the right.
There
Sorry,
you
I can't think. To the
There
right.
we
More. No, in the grave. Because I was clawing in the grave. To the right. To the right.
One
to
more.
the right. One more. In the grave.
Yeah, and I had to run up to be next to, so
Correct.
Yeah.
yeah, I'm good with that. That's fine.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
I will definitely stand behind and crouch behind the gnome.
If the glove doesn't fit, you must acquit. And I need a wisdom saving throw.
More.
With
It
my offhand,
wins.
Rocky.
Oh!
14?
It rolled a 19.
Well, yeah.
As a
Oh
word.
no.
So Rocky, I go like this.
Oh.
It's fair.
Not at you guys.
All
Yeah,
right, so
Just letting you know we're
is that a
live.
half situation
Or
or,
we're
it doesn't work at all?
recording. So
No.
Okay, we're good.
Yep.
All right.
And I just I give a strum on the air guitar,
Air shovel.
air shovel.
Your air shovel. Okay, next up would be JC.
I am going to cast.
Toll the Dead is good because it's taking damage.
Is it?
Although it would have to. Yeah, no, it's good.
Yeah,
but it
makes-
has to make that
that
save.
save.
So you know, your choice. Sorry, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm just excited.
I know you are. Oh, that's a cantrip. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do Toll the Dead.
Okay.
So it has to make a wisdom
Wisdom
saving
saving
throw
throw.
of 10.
Wait, what's your wisdom? Scroll up.
I don't know.
Why is your wisdom 0?
It failed its wisdom check.
Well, hell yeah!
Don't
Roll
think
that
I-
D10.
8.
No, it's
12.
a 10 because it's taken damage. So click the actual spell.
Toll the okay.
The target.
Oh, okay.
If the target is missing any of its hit points, which it is, it
Uh-huh.
instead takes 1d12.
Okay, so I'm gonna go over here and roll a d12.
Yep.
Okay.
There you go.
Which
is
is why it's a cool spell.
And which is why clerics don't mind going a little later, because by
Hell
that time
yeah.
we've beaten our
11 damage.
Oh!
The first crawling claw explodes into dust.
I'm
Is
just
that
like,
the same one? That go.
It crawls, no more.
no.
But there is a second. And it's turn.
Okay.
Alright, so again, because you're right there in the grave,
Yeah.
Woo.
Yeah.
Cleric tank.
there's a 13 hit.
No.
Alright, again, whiff.
I'm just like,
And back to the top, Forest.
I will go ahead and actually pull my battle axe off, and I will. Is she still holding it? Or is it? Or is it? In the
It's
ground?
like in the.
Okay,
it's-
then
Yeah,
I'll
it's
just go ahead and whack at it. That is only an armor class of 12, however.
Stats. Why? Okay.
Attacker wins.
All right, then it can have 8 points of slashing damage.
Is that what
Because
you meant to
the
do?
hell with this thing.
Okay, TikTok.
Put it out of my misery.
your turn.
Talk some shit.
You can't do anything else as a pop. Usually.
He's thinking of mockery vicious enough for his.
Nah, I'm just gonna stab it.
Okay.
Yeah. Slide me up to their Nate, would you please?
Yes, sir.
And oh no. Does a 13 hit?
Yes, it does.
Huzzah!
You would imagine hands. Like, you tell me I'm not wearing gloves.
That's a 5 damage.
Alright, and this creeping claw
Stab.
busts into dust.
Woo!
Good job, everyone.
I sort of flick it off of the.
Can we maybe not wake anything else up?
Should we dig up the rest of these, or
No.
It's fair.
That's fair.
But if we were all paying attention, I think we would be able to. Assuming, at least. But.
I mean, if we have to. Is there any sign that any of the other 3 were disturbed at the same time?
I misread it.
That's fine.
As best as we can tell.
No, the only one that
All
looks
stats are
particularly
good stats for
disturbed
the cleric,
is Safleen.
Now, to be fair, if
So-
the others look like they had been dug up, maybe looking through them would make sense.
Just like,
I'm just holding the shovel, so I thought I'd ask.
I don't want to dig up anymore.
I hope I hope it's home from work we go. And I start walking back towards the chalet.
Yeah,
Okay.
I start following TikTok.
Do you
I'm a gnome,
He's got little legs.
not a dwarf, but I will follow.
I was about to say, I just scoop you up.
do we leave the graveyard?
We do.
Yeah.
Okay. Actually, I'm gonna have to take the map.
Ooh.
Oh, no?
No, I just did it in a funny way.
Oh.
You didn't do them in sequential order.
I did,
How
and then I
dare
had
you.
to go back.
It's funny how that works.
Because I drew the cellar first.
There's a sequence, so it's in sequential
So we have to
order.
be in the ground floor.
There we go. Oh, pass over for camera.
Yes, correct.
Ooh.
Thank you.
Ground floor.
The grundle floor.
Here, Grundle.
The grundle fur.
When you do
Are
that,
you
it makes
disgruntled?
me like scared that I spelled it wrong. And I'm like, okay, he's just being a weirdo. That's fine.
The grund floor.
Grund floor.
The grundle
The
floor. The
floor
grundle
de
floor.
grund,
Yeah.
All right. So,
Yeah.
or
Fantastic.
as we say in Gnomish, the bottom.
just quickly, this is what the chalet looks like.
Oh,
Beautiful, dark and
Yes.
stone.
we're gonna need to clean that up.
And there are crows
More of them.
Yeah,
everywhere.
the Airbnb will need a touch of paint before we start renting it out.
No, we just say it's haunted, and then we can charge YouTubers extra for their content.
That's an idea.
Okay, let's see here.
That is literally what I told someone recently when they were like, "Good luck selling that house," and I was like, "I don't have to. I just put up Airbnb, baby. That's what's up."
All right, so
Actually,
Is
for
this a
in
cloak?
a lot of my games headcanon, Gnomish is just meta speak. So it's just, yeah, I'm a 3rd level wizard. I'm going to cast Fireball. It's a 2nd level spell.
So,
And
as
like,
you
what are they
gaze
saying?
upon the chalet,
Yes.
you see that there are lights moving within the windows, small flickers of oil lantern, and shadows of humanoid figures with red sashes.
Red sashes.
Red sashes.
Does that ring a bell for me for anything I read in the diary?
No.
Okay. Just curious.
Does the red sash ring a bell for me for my brain?
Roll history. Or local.
Or what?
Or local, but I don't think any of you are local.
No.
No,
Oh.
so history.
That's an 18.
Okay.
I don't care enough.
Minus
To
one.
I was about to say it's a -1.
That's
Wait
a
up.
plus minus. Rolled a 19.
Nice.
Minus 1.
That's how it goes.
Right?
TikTok.
Oh yeah, no, he's got it. He's good. Mine's a 14 without a minus, but you know, it's,
You're reminded of stories that you've heard of a group who collect evil artifacts called the Scarlet Sash.
Scarlet sash.
It appears this might be where they hide.
Checks out.
I left my red scarf, and you have it in your dresser back at your mom's house.
Yes, close enough.
Whatever the Taylor
Yeah,
Swift song
That's
is.
close
Close
enough.
enough, yeah,
That's
yeah,
close
yeah.
enough.
How sad is Sasha that she lost her sash?
You also know the Red Sash to be a coven of were-crows. Were-ravens.
Were crows. That might be a first for me.
Yeah. They are lycanthrope.
Wait, you're a lycanthrope.
Oh.
I thought in that cave. Yeah.
Oh.
Hi, kid.
Hey, hey.
My sister.
Be nice to my sister. Picking up my sister.
I look you right in the hip.
Sorry, you weren't in the cave with us.
That's right. What were you doing, my sister, in a cave?
It was raining really hard, and there's no option. And I go into the cave.
I'm now squinting at you.
There's a bugbear.
Why? Like I'm hiding from the rain.
Deluge.
You better be.
So the front door is all the way to the south, where is basically right in front of Nate. It's the one square by itself that's not stairs. Yes.
So, to throw this off entirely,
Oh, please.
Oh,
I stand in front of the group between us and the house, and I go, "Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious." And I start pointing like around the house. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Quick, run!
I'd like to take a couple of moments, if I can.
Certainly.
Do I see any recent activity around the outside of the house? Tracks, drag marks, anything of the such and such?
Give me a perception.
How high are the windows as well?
The windows are all very grand. A lot of them are broken out, but they're pretty
High up.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, right now there's some in front of you, but they're tall.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Like high up.
Yeah.
That would be an 11.
Okay. The grounds do appear to have a little bit of foot traffic. Humanoid foot traffic.
Sure.
But not too much. Basically just around sort of the entrance.
Okay. And my guess is they could probably just fly away if they needed to anyway.
So wait, where do you want to go? Like, there are windows everywhere, dude.
I'm like, what? 2 broke girls. Round the outside, round the outside.
I just look at Jacob, I was like, there are windows everywhere.
What is this here? Sorry.
Fireplace.
Okay.
So the windows
so I like
are the little squares that are kind of sticking out of the outside.
Yep.
Borders.
And they go all the way to the floor.
Like
That's what I was asking.
like waist high and then up.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
So I go over next to one of the windows and I go, "This is not the Mississippi." And I squat down and I go, "I'm on the east bank. I'm on the west bank. I'm on the east side. I'm on the west side."
So all the lights that you noticed before are on the upper level. There are 3 levels that you can see.
I have to get, because of how big I am, I'm 7 feet tall, TikTok.
And you can't teach that.
Yeah, brother and sister.
And so I have to get down on like all fours to barely pass under the window.
Yeah, I just...
You're like, what?
And then walk.
Where are we going?
It makes sense to go around the house first, just to see what there is to see.
Okay, fine.
Go into stealth.
What was that happen again?
I would
Go
like
invisible?
to stealth
Oh, stealth.
while we're
Okay, yeah,
walking
sure.
around the perimeter of the building.
Sure. Roll me a stealth check.
23.
Okay, yeah, you are silent.
I would like to go invisible. I have no way to do so, but
But
I would like to.
I would love to.
I will also stealth
Okay,
to not draw attention to myself.
sure.
And
Can you
that's
do that? I didn't think you had rope.
15. Anyone can stealth. Like, that's why there's a stealth.
Oh.
check.
yeah.
And yours is actually better than mine. How's that?
Oh.
Your dexterity.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
it's
try
just
that
a
then.
mod,
I'm just
yeah.
gonna do it just to see what happens.
Yeah. I'm
Ooh,
going to stealth.
there you go.
I'm a gnome barbarian.
I got a 15.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have a 7.
Okay.
No, I rolled a 7. So,
Do you have anything in dex?
No.
no.
No. Okay. There we
I
are.
rolled a 7, so I have a 7.
Wonderful. So everyone starts creeping around really quietly, and then just behind all of you, Briven is like, "I don't know, guys. There's a lot of weird shit around here." Just sort of stomping around, checking his
I just
feet.
look over at him like,
Planking his armor.
I just do this. I don't even say anything. I'm just like,
yeah, I know.
Rude. He just gestured at all of you.
Yeah, I know. I just shake my head and I keep like going on all fours.
Alright, so we try and sneak around the other side,
Yep.
and I see some bushes,
Yeah.
and I see like what? I'm guessing that circular room is kind of
The tower.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
It's the base of the tower.
All right, and then we come around that tower,
Mm-hmm.
and then what's that at the back there? Is that
Is there people on this floor? I know you said the lights were on the upper floors.
You don't see anyone. If you're
Nothing.
peeking in the windows, you don't see anybody.
Nothing
Okay.
going on. No movement. Nothing.
But is that a door there next
The
to?
only entrance to the building is the front door where you're all standing.
Oh. All
Only
right. Cool.
door.
Well, all right.
Yeah,
Sorry.
the only doorway.
Sorry, I won't waste any more time on it then.
Okay.
But unless someone else wants to.
nope. I
All
think door it is. Are we looking for a key, or am I just going to open the door? I checked the door. Does it appear
Yeah.
locked?
It just opens right
That was easy.
with a
Almost
slow,
two.
aching creak, as the door has been in misuse or unuse for ages.
As the birds fly.
Although there is a little bit of stuff around here for traffic, but not much.
Good point.
Right, I'll go ahead and ease in and look with my dark vision.
All right. Excuse me. The Chalet Brandifex, standing on its tall, high hill overlooking everything, has brick walls, sturdy wooden doors with rusty iron hinges and fittings, oak floors between levels, and clay roof tiles. Most of the windows are encrusted with dirt and have drapes or wooden shutters put in poor condition. The elements have gained a foothold inside the chalet, causing plaster to peel, wood to rot, metal fixtures to rust, and the floors below to bow and creak. Whatever grandeur the chalet possessed in its heyday is gone, replaced by the sight and stench of mold and decay. On this bottom floor, that's what it looks like. Things are draped and gross and disgusting as you enter the cloakroom.
Do we want to, as quietly as I can be, do we want to look downstairs or leave it for later since we know they're upstairs?
I said I don't like the idea of going up and not knowing what's below us.
I can appreciate that, and I look at. Okay. And it sounds like we want to take a few minutes and see if we can scout this ground floor
Great.
as quietly as we can.
And
Let us peruse the amenities.
So when you step
Stop.
into the cloakroom from the doorway, you see a, which is C4.
Boom.
This is
When you step into there, you see a rotted, dusty cloak hanging from a hook.
Yes,
Yep.
you can share it.
There is
So I have it.
a leather lead
Go to features and traits.
hanging on a hook beside the cloak. And you see a small door with stairs that lead down.
Then, so that's
Okay.
Yes.
So right
Oh,
next
is that
to that,
this?
correct,
those are going down.
correct.
Okay.
Do-
Okay. And then these go up, and then this is also coming back down.
Do we want to check out? Do we want to check out the
Yeah, which is
basement?
why you have that.
I'm sorry, in C8 the stairs go up.
Oh, they go up as well.
Yes,
So these
and-
go up and then up again.
Correct.
Because it's 3 floors.
Yeah.
You're right.
You said there isn't a lot of light in here, or
It's just the moonlight filtering in.
okay, because I have dark vision.
Okay.
I would like to perceive.
Okay.
All I'm saying is if we
That's
know
not
they're
gonna do
upstairs
anything
and
bad.
we go to
Do it.
fight
I
them,
mean, like,
we don't know it's downstairs.
No, it just means
I
you
hear
can
ya.
see.
okay.
But I'm down
Yay.
for whatever.
Yay, I can
11.
see.
Yeah, I got 11. You got a 9.
I got a 9.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone else should search.
So I found this set of stairs that go down into the basement. Don't know if we want to check that out real quick.
I'm in danger. And I sort of like shrug and I'm like, after you.
All right.
Yeah, okay.
I'll go ahead and go down.
Okay.
If I'm assuming I fit.
Yep. So there is a cellar. You're gonna have to go to the front page.
Do you want me to?
Yeah, just
Oh.
flip it back. There you go.
And we have not seen.
New map.
Yes.
The cellar.
The sailor.
You got me.
The cellular.
No.
The surler.
I was not prepared.
The
I did not prepare an action.
I had a nickel.
All right. So you obviously come down that first set of stairs that's at the bottom of
The
the L.
haunted well.
A nat 1 to perceive. I eat a tick out of my feathers.
Oh, yum. As you walk into the cellar, this cold, damp, oddly shaped cellar has an 8-foot-high wooden ceiling and flagstone floor. The walls are made of rough, mortared brick. Thick cobwebs cover crates, barrels, and old furniture stacked against the north wall. To the south, there are a pair of closed wooden doors. The door furthest from you swings open on rusty hinges, and beyond it you see a smaller, almost spherical chamber.
From where,
Again, I'm going
And we're
to
walking down these steps,
Yep.
correct?
perceive the room.
from where we are, what can we see?
Okay.
Where are you?
I'm at the base of the stairs.
Okay.
Probably what she had just outlined.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, do we see anything else beyond that?
What's order between the two of you?
Go
She's probably
ahead
I'd probably be
and
ahead of her, yeah.
You falling up the rear, or
yeah, go ahead
I'm
and give
in the
me a
last.
Yeah,
perception.
cleric in the rear.
That is going to be a 16.
16. Okay. Anybody else?
What are we doing?
Perceiving.
Perceiving.
Trying to see if there's anything else in this room before I enter in.
13.
9.
13, 9. You don't care.
I ate a bug.
You
Yeah.
ate a bug. Okay.
He was very perceptive. of
So
stuff.
13 and 9, you feel a change in the air pressure as you watch the door of C3 sort of swing open and shut.
Oh no.
You hear a whisper coming from that direction.
We can't hear that, so just.
Briven, you hear a sound that sounds like a man whispering, "I can't get out."
Oh
To
Lord.
the others, the whisper is unintelligible. I can't get
I look over. I'm all like,
I turn around. Someone is saying they can't get out.
I hear whispering too, and it's not us.
You mean message him?
No. I'm gonna try and sneak my way over to the door that seems to be in between C1 and C3,
Okay.
as best as I can.
Okay. All right.
Can I see
Put me in the middle of the room.
I was gonna say, can like,
yeah,
you just want to go
file in
there?
a little bit, yeah, so that we
Like if
so
we
we have to make 2 moves to get to the other end of the map. Yeah.
fair.
So
We're
as
all
you
right in
move a little further
fireball
in, you
formation.
come across crates and barrels. They are all empty. There is furniture that includes 6 chairs, 2 hutches,
I
an
do
oven,
imagine it would be something
an
like
empty
that.
cabinet, and a desk sized for a child with a coat rack.
Huh. Well, that's not creepy.
Child
And
with a
I
coat
step
rack? Gross.
forward, and what do I see down that way?
And by not creepy, I mean very.
Down into the quarters?
Into the servants' quarters.
Yeah.
If you peek in, the door to this room is closed and stuck, swollen in its frame.
Okay.
You,
So there's no one in that round room that you can see.
I was sneaking up there. I don't know if I've had a chance to peer in yet.
you haven't,
Okay.
you haven't had a chance to peer in yet.
Yep. When it's convenient, I will make with appearance.
Lovely.
I lumber over you. Where is this?
Easily.
Right. So I'm lumbering over you and looking into the room, and I'm going to cast on myself see invisibility. So for a duration, you can see invisible creatures and objects if they were visible. You can see into the ethereal plane. Ethereal creatures and objects appear ghostly and translucent. Do I see anything?
You do not.
Okay.
Quick, while it's active, go check the other.
Well,
Other
the other
what?
room's
You're,
closed.
you're
It lasts
peering in
for
the
an
circular
hour.
room?
Yeah.
It's
Okay, does anyone step into the circular room?
If she doesn't see anything, I will
Yeah.
go ahead and take a step. Unless you want to.
No, I just look at you and I'm like, I don't see anything.
Okay.
Then I will go ahead and step into the room.
As you enter in, the only feature in this damp, cold, circular room is a 4-foot diameter well in the middle of the floor. Next to this is a shaft that sits a wooden bucket fastened to a coiled length of rope.
I may hate myself, but I'm going to walk up and look into the well.
As you look into the well, the bottom of the shaft is veiled in darkness, but from its depths, a whispering voice says, "Boren, where are you, boy?"
You should come take a look, see if you can see anything.
TikTok is vibrating from all of the memes. There's just no. I can't choose one. They're all delightful.
So I step in and I also peer into the well with see invisibility. Do I see anything?
You see nothing.
Okay.
Do you want me to breathe some fire down there? See what we see?
I mean, sure, or we can just throw a light down.
That's an option. I can't see what's down there.
Does anyone have the light spell? If not, I can toss my torch.
Attack the darkness.
I'll go ahead and light my torch, the same one I used a little bit of yesterday, and just toss it down the well and see what happens.
Sure. You watch as it sinks down and it keeps going, and you're counting, and it's still falling,
We're watching it still go.
and it's becoming a small pinprick, and then it
Nope.
goes out.
Yep.
Nope.
Somebody's poisoned the watering hole.
There's a snake in my boot.
All right.
Well, I'm
And
But
sorry
you
for
do
your-
hear the haunting whispers of a restless baron and his terrified staff.
I feel bad, but not bad enough to go into the well.
Yep. It's haunted, but don't worry, he's coming out of it to get us. So.
Yep.
Thank you for.
If we don't see anything else in this room, I sort of shrug and say, maybe
Yep.
up.
Yeah, if the person who can't see ghosts can't see it, then
Yep. Can I roll to check as we're leaving the storage cellar if there's anything of anything? pique
Anything
my
of value?
interest? Yeah, pique my interest.
I need a skill that's just plot.
I'm sorry, did you say plot or clot?
Both
Either.
actually.
I was
Yeah,
gonna say that.
yeah, one for the game and one for saving throws. Yeah.
In the storage cellar,
Yes.
you do find a tiny portrait
Okay.
of a woman.
Nice.
Those of you who you know of the Baron, those of you who kind of knew the story of the Baron, sort of get the feeling this might be his wife.
Okay.
Tuck that in the old pocket.
All right. And then I guess we head back upstairs.
You're not going to try and open the door that's closed? There's the service quarter door that's
I
stuck.
did jiggle it, but I didn't open this one here. Into C2.
Oh. Do we feel we need to look in there? I'm certain I have the key.
Oh, okay.
I walk up.
Mhm.
I've got my battle axe in my hand, and I unlock the door with the battle axe.
I cast gnome on the door.
That would be a 13.
And that wins. As you break the door open, a cold, windowless room appears. It contains a pair of wooden framed beds, 2 narrow wardrobes, and an old rug. Mounted on the east wall between the beds is a wooden shelf supporting a pair of candlesticks. The candles in them are unlit. This room served as the living quarters for the Baron's cook and the chalet's groundkeeper.
22 to search the room.
The wardrobes are empty, and anything of value that was in this room has been removed long
I
ago.
turn this thing upside down and I'm like, this house is clear. And then I step back out
Thank you.
and start heading up the stairs.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I will follow.
So go ahead and turn the page back to the ground floor.
And as you say, thank you, TikTok, I say, my work here is done. And then I pretend like I'm sweeping my cape over myself.
Okay.
But you didn't do anything.
Yeah,
Do we need to get you a cape?
All right. So you're back in
And
the
I say,
cloakroom.
no capes.
This is also a fireplace over here as well.
Correct.
Okay. Thank you.
I think maybe we went ahead clockwise or counterclockwise.
In a nasally voice you hear, always follow right wall. That way in the dungeons you can come back around, and that way you always know which direction you turned on. So follow right wall.
Or we could go up.
I will go ahead and follow the right wall. I guess.
I will follow you, but I mean, I'm hoping that someone else will be.
So we are going along the
Yeah,
right.
but I'm hoping that
and
someone else is in front
Tony,
of me.
you and
Oh yeah, we
you
put
in second.
we
me
put the
third.
short one up front so that if anything
Yep.
shoots over his head, it hits me.
Actually,
and-
would hit me.
Well, you're in the back.
I am, but I'm also 7 feet tall.
Well, if it goes over my head, then it hits you.
Yeah.
So, no,
That's it.
kind
It's
of
like a
goes over my
domino.
head. Yeah,
We
it's
can
5'10".
determine the height of the trap
How
this
tall are
way.
you?
Huh?
How tall are you?
I'm like 6 foot or 5. They're Kenku aren't super tall.
No.
But yeah, no, we're like
I
the
didn't know
reverse.
we
We're
were-
like the reverse evolution.
The Wi-Fi signal.
Yeah, this is perfect. We know how tall the traps are.
Yeah, no,
If it hits me, it's a small trap.
we've worked this out.
Walks under it.
If it misses me, we know the trap was set by a small creature.
We have-
It's perfect.
It's magical. Yes.
As you enter into the C5 area,
It's the den.
so as you enter the den, light enters this spacious room through a bulge in the north wall, where the cracked and broken windows look over a foggy veil. Dusty sheets cover most of the room's furnishings. Cobwebs stretch between between antlers and wolf's heads and other hunting trophies mounted on the walls above the wainscoting. A pale rectangular above the large fireplace suggests... a pale rectangle with no R above the large fireplace suggests that it was once a picture or a mirror that was once hanging there.
I look around at the animal trophies.
Pink
They don't
are
have one of
typically
these,
5
do
feet
they? And I sort of tap my illithid
I'm
skull.
like 5'10", so
Yep,
you
no.
really are shorter.
Some hunter they are.
But as you make your way in, you hear the sound of a snorting hog.
Mm.
It sounds like it's coming
Like a young warthog.
from another area,
Huh. And I sort of... You hear that?
sort of adjacent to you.
Bacon there. Bacon, no. What's in the bag? I can't read.
What is
Oh, that is a throwback!
What is
Bacon
that
strips!
Bacon strips.
Oh.
What's in the bag? What's in the bag? I can't read. It smells like bacon!
Okay.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Extremely
That
excitable
is,
dog.
that is an old
It's
word.
bacon strips! Dogs don't know it's not bacon.
So,
I say that because
if...
that's from the
Yeah, it's straight
So-
up it.
It's big.
Why are... And I'm trying to be quiet, but I'm not really that quiet.
no.
Yeah.
Why are there sheets over all the furnishings if no one expected to not be using the house?
I never understood that either. Like, the people who put plastic on the chairs, I want.
I put that plastic down so you don't get your greasy little paws all over my brand new upholstery.
You're either in or you're out.
That's what my
Alright, I'll keep sort of... I'll
Follow
make
the
my
right
way
wall?
around the
Like
bulge
skirt-
over
like
to the fireplace.
Skirting around.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Now that we're sort of like more into the room, do we see an animal of any sort?
Well, there are like taxidermied ones along the.
It didn't sound like it was
walls, yeah.
coming from the area you're standing in. It sounded like it came from an adjacent room.
Yeah, no.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
so somewhere else. So yeah,
But-
we'll find the bacon in another room.
There are like taxidermied.
Remarkably, like it was coming from C7.
Okay.
From the kitchen.
So I start rooting around in things in here for a 16 search check of this room.
Mm-hmm. What is that to search? Is
Just
it-
perception.
Oh, perception.
What was that?
Or
16?
investigation?
16.
It depends.
Okay.
I usually just use perception. But
Okay.
investigate
I'm not very
is-
perceptive at this time.
I'm looking under the sheets.
Jam my hand. under
No,
the
you're not
couch.
finding anything.
Tight.
Alright.
Our old man. So.
Oh well.
Do we want to look in the room with the snorting pig? Or do we want to look in the other room, the tower, first?
I think right wall is technically the tower, so.
Yeah.
Let's do the tower first.
Okay. So we'll go ahead and follow the right wall.
Okay.
And I'll sort of peek my head around the corner to see what's in the rest of the tower.
So C6 would be the dining room.
Okay.
This is a circular chamber at the base of the tower. It contains a large oak dining table surrounded by 6 high-backed chairs carved with images of stags. Suspended above the table is a gaudy chandelier tied off with ropes.
Hell yeah.
Puddles of water on the flagstone are the result of moisture seeping in through the 3 narrow broken windows evenly spaced around the tower wall.
Okay.
A fireplace is set into the wall. It is blackened by soot.
Okay.
But it's not on. It's just okay.
This whole thing's gonna have to come out. You can see the water damage right here, so you're gonna have to like tear that down. It'll be about 5,000 or 6,000. It's fine.
So I'm going to take just a few moments and walk around the dining room just to see if there's anything to be heard or something that maybe a better vantage point or moving closer might reveal.
I use my quarterstaff to poke each of the chairs with a 19 perception check of this room to find anything.
Your search yields nothing of value.
Huzzah!
Okay.
No mimics! Yay! Okay.
Gently poke chairs with your quarterstaff.
Is that what the kids are called? Anyway.
I also take it out and I start tapping on a chair. Is this what we're doing?
As you just start going, and I look over at
Privet.
Briven, and as I'm poking the chair, I go, "Oh yeah, these are just chairs. They're not."
I'll go ahead and keep following the wall, and I guess that's going to bring us over to an opening to what looks to be C7.
Oh no, we were just in there. So
Yeah,
Yeah, so like
Yes,
we're
there we go.
coming in and coming out.
There you go,
Yeah.
Nate.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, C7, the kitchen. The ghostly scent of meals past still haunts this kitchen, forever trapped in the wood of its tables, the soot in its hearth, the grime in its pots, many of which hang from hooks above the room. Almost everything you would expect to see in a kitchen of this size can be found here, including a dish-filled cupboard, cleaning supplies, and cooking utensils. Mice scurry about the floor, trying their best to avoid you.
Isn't this where we heard the snorting pig from?
Yes.
But we see no snorting pig.
Is there a oven?
Yes.
I open it.
It is clear that this kitchen looks as if it's still in use. You find a store of rations and spices,
Ooh.
some pots and cauldrons.
She still got her see and viz up
Yeah.
for an hour. So whenever
Nothing.
you say an hour.
No,
okay.
no, okay.
I say, and for dinner we have, and I pull the oven open.
There's nothing in the oven currently.
And it's off.
Yep.
You're not in charge of food.
I rolled a 9 perception check to search the area, so I just keep pulling some of the larger knives out and putting them back.
I look at
You find a wash bin full of dirty dishes, kind of stacked in the corner.
And they're recent.
I look at TikTok and I go, Can you sound like a pig? Like, can you snort like a pig?
I sort of look like
I think
upset.
she wants to hear you squeal like a pig.
I sort of look upset, and I look over at you, and I'm like, "That's right, boy, get in there, ree, ree."
No, like an actual pig.
Squeal, boy.
You hear the sound of doors creaking
Above us?
above you.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, I like search back in my memory, and and then I was like,
And then I wait to see if there's like a response from the sound that we heard earlier.
What do I smell?
Just the sound of the creaking doors.
What does it smell? Does it smell
Thank
like
Old meals.
Yeah, but
Okay,
we
can
said
stop
like
now.
the dishes are recently
like
used, right?
rations,
Oh,
maybe deer meat,
Okay.
siposi.
I didn't know if it smelled like bacon.
Yeah. No.
Or ham.
Yeah.
Or ham.
Or
That's
him.
fair.
Alright. So,
Pork
katsu.
chops.
Pork
do you
belly.
guys hear that? And I'm like tapping my ear and pointing up. Do you guys hear that?
I
And
just
and
nod my
I
head.
make the creaking. I'm in danger.
We all are. We all are.
This is fine. This
Sometimes
is fine.
more than you know. Alright. So, as far as we've seen, the only way up is the set of stairs that's off the main entryway.
There's, if you go back toward the main entryway
Mhm.
between 4 and I think that's
8.
the cloakroom.
Oh,
So
I'm
that
sorry.
little set of stairs right there
Oh.
actually leads up to a center level.
But that's the only set of stairs we've seen up.
Correct.
Okay. Well, we know they're upstairs. We hear them. Shall we see what's up there?
Up and away,
Yep.
off to Neverland. Huzzah!
Let's kill things.
Alright, I guess I'll make my way to the base of the stairs up and then head up as quietly as I can.
Let's go!
Lisa, do you?
No, we're still there
So,
because you haven't
We haven't gone up yet.
and this
That's a-
is the door going.
into there. Yes.
But we
So
have to go along the wall
Yes.
and this a ways.
Do we want to search the parlor or do you want to just miss the parlor?
Oh, let's
Oh.
take a quick peek in the parlor since we're here.
Okay.
Where's the parlor?
Where you're standing.
C8.
So,
Oh,
Yes,
C8.
yes.
Okay.
should I use this 18 for my search check, or should I use it for the stealth I was gonna do?
Who are you asking?
The DM, because she's
Or
gonna-
the initiative we've just summoned.
Okay, so that would have been 21 for the stealth, but I'm also want to search now that we mentioned the parlor because I didn't realize there was a parlor. Never
Do you
mind.
want perception or investigation?
Whichever's higher for you.
Okay, thank you.
Big time.
So my stealth
Got it,
is
16!
16.
Woo!
my stealth is 2.
Wonderful.
Huzzah!
You go climb up the
My
stairs.
perception is 18 because we're in sync.
Lovely.
Bang,
So-
bang, bang goes the
uh,
barbarian.
yeah, I just wanted to see what was in this room really quick, so I did a quick
Climb,
investigation check.
As you walk into the parlor up a short flight of stairs, the centerpiece of this parlor is a gold inlaid low table, around which are a handful of overstuffed chairs and sofas, which are neatly arranged and covered. Other furniture include a cabinet of glass decanters and wine goblets,
Ooh.
a 6-foot-tall gilded harp standing in the northwest corner, and another staircase to the northeast corner, that ascends to the second floor. There are several dusty sheets that lie in a small heap nearby.
Can I get it?
Neither of us know how to play that.
That was about to ask.
I
was supposed to send you a message and ask
look
if you know
around
how to
to the group and I'm all like,
Although we could probably fake it.
I
Yeah.
thought there were supposed to be evil artifacts in here. Is the harp an evil artifact?
How dare you?
How dare you?
Maybe.
It's making
How
music.
dare you?
Maybe we sort of get a sense on what they're trying to protect, or we eliminate them and then we can search to our heart's content.
So you want to break the harp?
I'd like to
No.
play. I'd like to learn how to play harp.
I'm confused.
You pluck the strings with your fingers.
Oh. Right.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
That makes sense.
I'm going to go ahead and move over to the base of the stairs up. I don't want to start climbing yet.
Okay.
I just want to get in a position where I can peek up. So if something comes down, they don't catch us unawares.
Certainly.
So when are we going up the stairs then?
Yeah, I moved next to
Okay.
Riven.
I'm just standing here. And again, stage whisper, but I'm not very quiet. I'm just standing here in case anything comes down.
Yeah.
To give you guys, I figured you wanted to search for at least a moment.
I looked
did,
around
did
and I
look
picked
for-
up one of the decanters. I was like, scotch.
You
Scotch,
don't
scotch, scotch.
see anything up the stairs, but what you hear is the thing I'm trying to read out loud. You hear something heavy and hollow hit the floor and slowly get dragged across
The bodies hit
from
the
above
floor.
you.
The bodies hit the floor. Oh!
Sound like
You
a
just say
book?
it quietly.
Yeah, I sing it quietly.
I kind of rifle through the pile of sheets that you said were in the middle of the room.
Yeah.
Do I find anything in the? No, they're just sheets.
Bit of paper, lovely
They're
bit
the
of
sheets
paper.
that were covering the table and
Okay.
the chair.
How low is this table?
It is a low table, maybe up to
I,
your knee.
Like is this table for you?
I look over at you and I was like, that's racist.
Does it seem like it's better suited for gnomes and
Shorter
halflings and
races?
goblins, or maybe children size?
If
It's
a
the children's table.
if a medium-sized human were
Between the lines.
Oh, I know. I was
were sitting in the chairs around it, it would come to their hip.
Okay.
So as you stand, you're like, oh, this is like I can put my arms on it. It's like up to your chest.
Okay. So it could be for adults sitting low.
Yes.
I have 3 fingers. You may pick one.
I know.
Whichever one you'd like.
I'm well aware.
I'm like, so I just like kind of shuffle around the room and I just start pulling the sheets off of the furniture.
Sure.
And I was like,
You
so
set so much dust into the air.
it's fine.
Yeah.
Could you not?
It's snowing.
Let it go.
Oh.
Yes.
And I find nothing but furniture. I'm
Yeah.
assuming.
Furniture.
And snowflakes that fall on my eyelashes.
I just looked at it. I was like, there's nothing in here. I guess I'll just go upstairs.
Alright, then I will go ahead and start making my way
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
quietly.
Let my 21 compensate
Okay, go
for its
ahead
2.
and turn the page.
Now I roll well. So,
That
I'm
brings us to the second floor.
stealthing of 20, for what it matters.
Thank you.
The second floor,
The second floor.
the scond flore.
Oh my god. Why are you like this?
Do you
Oh,
want
we don't have that kind of
Yeah,
time.
I'm like, we only got a...
Yeah,
As
we're
it is,
running
we're
out of
running
time. I
behind,
know,
yeah.
exactly. Stop it.
So if you're watching this on YouTube, pause it, go back, look at it, go ooh ah, and then keep going.
So we are coming up this a ways.
You come up to
One,
you come up
nothing
the set of
wrong with
stairs
me.
to another
Two,
short
nothing
step
wrong with me.
set that leads up to a hallway.
Nothing wrong with me.
Peek around the hallway.
You done?
Don't see anything just quite yet.
Getting the pit and bosom.
And just so we don't have to communicate, I will continue to follow the right wall all the way.
Wonderful.
So that seems to be the plan.
Sure.
And I think that means we'll get around the corner for about 15 feet before we see a hallway going to the north.
Yep. And you will come across a closed door which leads into C11, and just past that is an open door that leads into C10.
Okay. The door to C11 is closed. Do I hear anything behind it?
No. Wait, you said you see 11.
C11, yes, that's the one that has the closed door. Do we hear anything inside at the moment?
You hear the sound of the floorboards creaking.
I sort of turn around and
I hold up a knife.
so
I just have my mace and my shield out. I'm just like,
yeah. So I go ahead and take my axe and put it in my left hand with my shield for just a moment.
Gotcha.
Put my hand on the door. And gently try and just wiggle the handle just enough to see if it's locked.
Nope.
Twist it. Does it look like the door pulls or pushes?
It pushes.
Then I'm going to go ahead and twist the handle and shove the door in as quickly as I can so I can see what's inside.
This bedroom hasn't been disturbed in years, as evidenced by the thick dust and cobwebs covering everything.
Hey.
Inside, you find a narrow bed and a moldy mattress, an elegantly carved headboard, and an empty wooden dresser, a nightstand with a coat rack, and a padded armchair. There are oval mirrors that hang over each side of the door.
with my invisibility, see invisibility still on? Do I see anything?
Nope.
Nope. Okay.
Perception?
I'm hearing stuff, but we're not seeing it.
I look crestfallen as the knife lowers.
I just sort of nod my head vigorously, like, yeah, it's weird. It's
But I
weird.
still...
15.
Yeah,
You find nothing.
No.
he gets in there before me.
And mold, yeah.
Alright. Well, then I guess we'll go ahead and keep going up to the next door, which appears to be at least partially open.
Did
I
you
make-
say what this was?
I
Sorry.
make
But
the,
that's just the overhang over the
balcony.
yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
I make the train motion and
Yep.
All
So,
right, you.
actually, can I? Does that look like it's like stable? Is there a window here?
Yeah.
So, does the window move up? Like I go to push on it, does it feel like it's gonna move?
it doesn't like open. It's just like slated glass with iron bars,
Oh, well,
like
lay.
crosshatch.
Lay.
Yeah, it's
I
not
was
like
gonna walk
it's not
outside.
like let's
and go,
open the windows
yeah,
for
sure.
some air today.
Absolutely.
No, it's
Yep.
just straight up.
All
window.
good. Continue on.
Cool. As you go to 10, 10 looks remarkably like 11.
Huzzah!
11.
We should search it.
And
I
then,
will roll.
yeah, we'll take a look in here.
18!
You find nothing.
Yeah.
But I'm confident there's nothing there, so that's what matters.
It's a
Alright.
good nothing. It's a
That's right.
solid nothing.
Yeah.
Alright.
11.
You find nothing.
You find less.
Yeah. The C10 has an added feature of a chimney running up its wall from the fireplace down below.
I take some of the soot and run it along my cheek, but no one can tell.
Because it's black feathers.
So that's metal.
They drew first blood.
Did they?
That's Rambo.
I know, but did they actually? Like, I'm joking,
No,
but
but
like, did they forgot first because
So-
nothing's happening?
Yeah, I'm like,
The hallway
they
we
drew
were
first blood.
walking down, it looks like there's a small set of stairs at the end of it.
Mhm.
Are they going up or down?
Those lead down.
I don't remember any down. I don't remember coming
I
across.
mean, it's like it's up and down.
Right. Okay. I'm just like, I don't recall there being a set of stairs that match this that we've seen.
Mhm.
Downstairs, do I? No.
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 Is
No.
that what this little guy right there is?
Oh, I lied. Those only go up.
Okay. That makes me feel better.
Yeah, I do apologize.
No.
I was like, wait a minute.
Like-
You're right.
Finish this floor first?
Yeah.
Okay. So then we'll basically follow the right wall coming back down. I think that's going to take us over to the opening to C13, it looks like.
Are we stopping at this hallway goes
That's left
up?
door. That's left wall.
Okay.
I'm not looking at the left wall. I'm only looking at the right wall.
I like it.
That way everyone knows what to expect.
Yep.
Everybody.
All right. So
Before you had
C13.
waited
We've
to
done this
check
before.
for that we don't get sabotage, so I
Yes.
didn't know. Also, tactical pause.
All right.
Tactical pause.
Do we open the door?
To what? C13 or C13?
Yep.
Again, I will go ahead if the door is closed.
Mhm.
I'll put my hand out just to see if it's open without having to use the key.
Mhm.
As I heft my axe, I will go ahead and push the door open.
This spacious bedroom has walls decorated with wainscoting and rusty oil lamps.
Ooh.
A 4-poster bed stands against the south wall, its bedposts carved to look like the stags and wolves. Opposite the bed is a stone hearth with a black marble mantle that is a pair of elk antlers mounted above it.
Huh.
A bare, dust-covered writing desk is set against the wall under a pair of tall windows flanked by burgundy drapes. Other furnishings include a tall wardrobe to the northeast corner and an empty dog kennel to the southeast corner.
What is this S here? Sorry.
That's nothing.
On the northwest corner.
That's a secret door.
That's nothing.
You might need to do a perception
That's
check.
a secret door
That's
we
nothing.
don't see yet, Nate.
That's
Well,
absolutely nothing.
But I was gonna search this room anyway, so let's
As
see.
am I.
Yeah.
14.
I don't think there's anything here. I'm gonna look.
23.
Whoa.
What was
9.
that? Nice.
I rolled a 19.
Okay.
For-
I
So
skitter through there like a terrifying tarantula.
you do find a secret door.
I feel the breeze, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I wouldn't have seen that. Nice. Do we know how the secret door opens?
Yes. With his 23, he TikTok runs his hands along the door and then notices that the bedpost nearest the door has some grooves in it, and if he would do the honors of twisting it.
shake weight.
Yep. That opens a door revealing an area of C14. Blah, 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 blah.
I stick my head into the doorway to see what's there,
Yes.
and we Scooby-Doo stack because we're all just the right height.
You
Ruh-roh, Raggy.
do
I
find
thought about grabbing one of the sheets earlier. And
a
making
shelf
Scooby-Doo
with
reference.
an Orcus figurine.
Orca?
Orcus.
Orcus.
Oh, Orcus.
What's Orcus?
Orcus is the evil god.
Oh,
He's
The
a,
demon god of the undead.
cool.
No.
he's a bad man. It's metal. Oh, wrong guy. Sorry. Okay.
You know how sometimes things are kind of good, kind of evil,
Mm-hmm.
all shades of gray? No. Orcus, pretty uniform in color.
It is a 6-inch tall sculpture.
Nice.
It stands on a shelf.
Yeah, he's a big bad man.
Remember you were talking about evil artifacts?
Yeah.
I don't know about the heart, but this is on the list. Heck, this might be the list.
With see invisibility, do I see anything in this room that is invisible? Nope. Just the okay. Is it just the figurine that's in there? Is there's not
There
like
are, there are multiple shelves. It's a domed shaped room.
Yeah.
And there are multiple shelves. The dust on the shelves seems to have been disturbed,
okay?
as if there were things on the shelves, but the dust has been pulled away.
How recent does that look?
It's a pretty thick layer of dust that has been pulled away.
Poke it with my mace.
With an 18 Arcana check, is it a magic Orcus statue?
It is.
I gently put the hand on the stick and I go
On the mace?
I put the hand on the mace and I'm like, you didn't say the magic word.
Now?
And I look at you and I go, magic. And I point at the Orcus statue.
I take out my holy symbol and I just sort of like hold it in front of me towards it. Like you'd be warding off a vampire. I'm just like,
anyone want to do a detect evil or good or something similar on it?
I don't
You're funny.
have to
That'd
touch
be cool.
evil.
You don't have any powers.
I was like, why? I was looking.
Also, I don't think we need to detect. We have realized it evil.
Well, there's evil, then there's evil.
Which I think, if it's magic, it is.
That's possible.
Yeah, I'm like, we're pretty. Yeah.
I've rarely found slightly evil magic, but today might be the day.
I'm going to rifle through my pack and
Okay.
find a small bag because I don't want to touch that, but we can't leave that here.
Sure.
Fair.
With the 18, do I think it's safe to move it without bad things happening?
Oh, I ain't touching it.
Yeah, but even disturbing it in
moving
some
it.
way.
That's fine.
Cool. So yeah, I'm like, please pick up after your pets after they've left a deposit.
So we'll do the whole thing where you've got it's sort of standing up. You take the bag over the top, and
Yeah.
that way I'm not touching this
Uh huh.
thing.
Yeah.
And I hand it to the clerk.
But we
For
can
you,
put it-
sis.
But we can put it back in my bag.
I take
we
it
tie
and I'm
a
like,
rope and then just tie it off to the end and just
but
drag it through the house.
while it's in the bag, I'm like poking it with the mace ever so slightly. I'm like, poke, poke. While it's in the bag.
Hold your holy symbol in the power of Christ. compels.
All right.
I put my holy symbol up against the side to see if anything happens.
It starts melting.
Yeah.
The power of Christ compels you.
Spontaneously combusted.
All right. Is there anything? Excuse me.
Stop dying, Forrest.
Well, we'll do what we can.
Well, that's what you get for you put all the
All that dust.
All
in
the
here.
dust in the room.
It's now settling back to my height. Thank you.
You're welcome.
If there's nothing else in C13, it looks like we can follow the hallway around.
Oh, I
into
didn't
the
actually
tower.
do a search check.
Oh yeah.
Might as well. Nope. I'm too busy. I'm too concerned with her poking the thing with her holy symbol in the bag.
14 was mine. Perception. And
Search
C
14 or 13?
13.
Okay.
Ooh.
12.
Okay, as you search 13, you notice that there's nothing particularly of value per se, but what you do find are signs of life. Things are rumpled. There are extra sheets. You find a goblet that's still wet with water.
Did you say goblet or goblin?
Goblet.
Yes.
Okay.
Is the glass half full?
It's a wet goblet.
He's
Is
just
it half
sitting there.
full or is it half
I've
empty?
smelled them. That's not
He's
good.
just sitting there, kind of sad and upset, damp. Hi guys.
What are these lines that we see here drawn onto said map?
Where?
The squiggles.
Yes.
The white lines are just.
That is gold.
So that's the floor is cracked and. Probably
it's
And it looks like
detritus.
it's that side. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
So yeah, I think
you
we
are
move
coming
around.
in, right?
Yeah, into there.
Into the you going over the crack section and everything.
Well, I'm gonna
Stop
move
you
a few feet
before
into
you-
the room. And
I
stop.
point at it and I go, yeah, that's right there. We got some water damage. We're gonna have to rip this whole thing out, and that's gonna cost about $5,000 or $6,000. But it's fine. We'll get that done right quick.
It seems like you've said that.
It's true.
I nod and I point down emphatically.
So I do have to point out, it's 7:45.
Yes.
I will go ahead and expedite this a little bit.
Yes, because we will check every room,
Yeah.
even the ones that don't have anything in them, because we don't want to miss the cool stuff.
Yeah.
So-
There's nothing in 14. There's nothing in 12, but more furniture. But there is stairs that lead.
Let's go up the stairs.
After a thorough and much enjoyed searching,
Yes.
we continue on.
Starlight to the next scene.
As you climb the stairs, you hear the sound of a dead man's scream,
I've never heard a dead man
as if it's
scream.
below
That's
you,
an odd.
coming from the cellar.
We were just down there.
We're on the third
sound
floor.
of children's voices laughing and echoing above you.
Welcome to the third floor.
You're a turd.
The third floor on the Thursday.
You're a turd.
We play
There's
third.
like, are those little like
And
the footsteps? Are those little like in the dust kind of footsteps?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, so we run through this entire floor till we encounter something.
Yeah. You run around, you hear the sound of flapping, you see crows, you see lanterns that have been abandoned. And then from, let's see here, let me go back to my map. Let me go forward to my map. You see a closed door, which is C17.
okay.
And you hear hushed voices behind it, and more light coming from under the door.
I think we would do the forest, the Briven knock, where
Yes.
he checks the handle, and then I hold up 2 knives.
If the door is unlocked, we will fling it open.
You can give it a strength check.
Would that be athletics?
You can give it a strength check.
Okay.
Would you say I see him sort of brace to do the strength check?
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, look at him. He's so strong, my little Hercules. And
I'm now terrified, but
yeah.
alright.
You gain bardic inspiration,
Okay.
and there's a little arm emoji floating magically next to you.
And it's a D4 still? Or a D6?
This is still a D4.
Alright, I will go ahead and use it since he seems to think I need it.
Oh, it's a D6.
I will go ahead and roll a d6 and use it here since he seems to think I need it.
Well, you don't have to. It's, whatever.
That's a 27.
All right, that door splinters because it's rotten. Inside of the room, you see 4 people cowering by a window, attempting to push it open or push it.
That's not gonna work.
You see a tall and timid man crouching below a short, stocky woman. You see a morose, railed-thin man leaned up against the window as if all is lost. And beside him, you see a tall, gifted woman with dark raven hair. And they all turn to see you.
So I need 4 enemy dice.
Give him all the reds.
Yeah.
Was it 4?
Yes, 4.
Couldn't remember if it was 4 in a person or 4 total. So thank you. And they were in Seaside by the window.
Yeah.
It's the window over.
Yeah, mark them as 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Or any 4 different numbers.
Yeah, like 2, 4, 6, 8. Or 5 through 9.
So this is an attack. It's not
Is that right?
a
Lisa?
spell.
I got it down.
You're good.
Okay.
We're recording. Thanks, guys.
Like, where do I?
Oh, sorry.
Oh, there it is. Channel divinity.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
there it is.
yeah. Hell yeah, do it.
Well,
Fucking do it. Let's go.
Have we initiated yet?
no, we haven't initiated
Well,
yet.
I would imagine this is a surprise round.
Yes, definitely a surprise round.
As we're bursting.
So,
in.
and we're so can I use
An ability?
can I use an attack? I don't know. Do I get an attack?
It's an action. It's technically an action.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to do turn undead.
Okay.
And with turn undead, each undead that I can see or hear within 30 feet of me must make a wisdom saving throw of a DC 10. If they fail at saving throw, it is turned for 1 minute until it takes any damage. A turned creature must spend its turns trying to move as far away from me as it can, and it can't willingly move into a space within 30 feet of me.
So this is undead situations?
Yes, turn undead.
Nothing's undead in this room.
Are you serious?
Assholes.
No!
No, that's great.
That's exactly what happened.
That's a great litmus test. Now we know we don't
Yeah,
have to
no,
worry
yeah,
about them being
yeah.
undead.
Did we all get an action then?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Just an action or a move.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I can't cast a
You
spell,
can,
right?
no, you can do one thing.
Yeah.
Instead of getting a full turn, you get to take one sort of
Yeah.
action.
Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep, my little baby.
Alright, yeah, let's see if he's got the D8s for it. Yeah.
2 of them begin to writhe and shiver as they turn into hybrid crow creatures.
Oh, they're like
so I got-
ropes.
Yeah.
Okay. I was hoping they were dead.
26 is how many hit points I got.
Okay.
Oh, they're not actually dead.
Yeah,
They're-
yeah.
thank God.
Okay.
So,
That's why there were scarecrows in the graves. God.
roll
Okay.
5d8 is the total of how many hit points of creatures the spell can affect. Creatures within 20 feet of a point you choose within the range are affected in ascending order of their current hit points.
Okay.
Starting with the creature that has the lowest. If creature affected by the spell, they fall unconscious, otherwise they have to. So, what did I
Gotcha.
say? 26, and I get 20 feet.
Yep.
And so if I go here, it's 20 foot. I get 90 feet worth of range.
Okay. One that has turned into a were-raven creature does fall down, and the shaky, willowy man begins to scream like a frightened child.
Here, go ahead and use that to differentiate the one that's asleep, so
Okay.
we know which one we're messing
Which
with.
one was it? 1, 2, 3,
That
4?
would be number 3.
Thank you.
Yes.
So the one that's screeching, does he just look like he's upset that something has happened?
He looks so scared.
Okay.
So scared.
As he should be.
Can I do come with me if you want to leave?
Perception checks?
What kind of check?
Perception?
Or
Or sense motive?
yeah, I think insight's the sense.
Insight,
motive.
yes.
13.
This is not Pathfinder.
That's okay.
No, that's yeah. 'Cause, yeah, same.
13 for
I got a
Insight.
6!
insight.
8.
8, 6.
Jesus!
13.
Why are these like the crappiest rolls tonight?
Brivid and TikTok, these people are so frightened of you. And they're just trying to leave. They don't want to be here. They see you and they know something bad is going to happen.
Ooh.
Yes, yes.
Okay. So, all right. Gift of Gab.
Yes.
When you cast this spell, you skillfully reshape the memories of listeners in your immediate area so that each creature of your choice within 5 feet of you forgets everything you said within the last 6 seconds. Those creatures then remember that you actually said the words you speak as the verbal component of the spell. So, let's see here.
Yeah.
So I pay 2 gold, which is part of the component because it's royalties to the original creator of the
Does
spell.
someone want to ping JD and be like, we're going to run all over?
And
Oh,
then, there's no saving throw. Okay.
Okay.
So I'm like, oh, let me start again. And I close the door and I open the door and go, hey guys, we're checking out this house. What's going on?
One is still asleep on the floor.
Yes.
The one who was cowering is no longer screaming.
Just stop screaming.
Just
Yeah.
what was a sound? It's quite a muscle you got there.
Which one was the man as well?
The man, the 2 men.
2 men? 1 and 2?
So one is cowering up against the wall.
Okay.
One is asleep on the floor, and the other are ladies who are obviously trying to be like, oh my god, these people.
So, are we saying 2's asleep? Or 3's asleep?
3 is asleep.
3's asleep, 3's a man asleep? Okay.
Yes. Okay. The woman with the raven hair looks over at you and goes, "Why are you here?"
The map.
I look over at anyone else who has actual capacity to speak.
Map. The map.
I go.
The map.
They pull away again.
No, you already did that.
The map.
No,
You're
I'm
gonna do it
like,
more?
No, I'm just shaking.
Then
I'm just
I
shaking
gently
my-
put my wing over your mouth, and I look over at Briven, who seems to have some capacity for common sense.
I don't believe I've left it anymore.
We're searching the house because we're looking for some things that were lost. If you mean us no harm, we will mean you no harm.
We only hide evil objects to make sure that they don't fall into the hands of the wrong people. We are the Order of the Scarlet Sash. We have been left here to make sure that evil does not fall into the hands of the wrong. We mean you no harm. Please do not harm us.
Insight check.
Insight check.
Yeah.
I believe him.
I believe him.
I believe him.
I know.
Fuck. And friggin'
What did you roll?
8.
Got a 4.
I got an 8.
Okay, I believe them, but I rolled a 17. Do I still believe them?
You still believe them.
See? My instinct for my insight was correct.
So I lower the feathers, and I'm like, I'm the map.
You're searching for a map?
Your
So,
friend's asleep, by the way.
two things.
They're not injured. They're just
Would
asleep.
you hand me that bag?
Oh,
the
good
bag?
point. We did take the.
The one who was cowering looks over at his friend and goes,
Oh, is that why
Oh
they're
my God.
cowering? Because we brought the evil symbol up.
No. I passed the bag over.
So, before we encountered you, while we were looking through the house, we found something that didn't feel right.
"Oh, did you find the statue?"
Yes.
"Oh no, we've been hiding that forever."
I just handed him my sack with it inside. You may want to hide it again then.
"Oh goodness."
And better.
She takes it and she goes, "It was in a secret room."
Yes.
Not very secret.
Remember how we said we were searching?
Oh.
We're very good searchers.
Oh my goodness.
But that's okay. That's the only thing we've found so far.
I'm obnoxious.
Fair.
Yeah, you are.
I just look over. I look over. I'm like, now, we have been asked to bring back or to retrieve a map. The person who asked us to do this didn't seem to think the map was necessarily evil.
Were you at a tavern?
Yes.
Was it covered in stone crows?
Yes.
Those are our brethren. She's been stealing us for years.
That's metal.
Ba, ba, ba.
Okay.
So you're saying Sasha's bad?
Yes.
That's what they're
She
saying.
is a terrible warlock. We have been hiding from her for years. She has finally found us and she's put this horrible fog over the land.
She doesn't do anything bad to food, does she?
How did you find yourselves here?
We were stuck in the fog.
We woke up in the
Then we fell
graveyard.
asleep, and
I
we
sleep.
woke up in the graveyard.
I wake.
She does. She poisons the food. She uses traveling spells. She teleports anyone who will listen here.
So how far are we from the
Me
tavern?
thinks I want my deposit back.
Yeah. Well, we didn't pay for it.
Emotional
You
damage.
paid things.
So my backstory was I had something stolen from me, so she probably took something too.
So, fair enough. Is there a map that you're aware of?
There is a map, and it is to a very, very dangerous thing.
So the map is not dangerous, but what the map leads to is dangerous.
Yes, it leads to her patron who has been locked away.
Ursus, or
I
Yes.
look
Orcas?
I look at them
Orcas.
and I finally speak and I go, what about all the noises we've been hearing?
That
Yeah.
was us.
In the
and then
well?
each of them make a crow noise that sounds like a body being dragged.
Is
It's
this,
our way to make people leave. If they're scared, they don't search.
is this what I've been doing to people? I'm an asshole.
I just
what about the well?
I look.
Yeah, that was.
The whispers in the well are of the dead. The
Oh.
family was so grieved they could not leave, but they cannot resurrect themselves in corporeal form any longer.
And what happened to Heluth's body?
That was a hag that came. Once the bodies were dead and cold,
How dare
she
you.
dug up their grave.
All of them?
Yes.
Oh. So, how do we get back to the inn?
We can send you back if one of us leaves.
Okay.
I just fear that we
How far
might
away are
not.
we? I thought.
It is just past the gates.
Come with me if you want to live.
Could we walk there on our own?
Not into her fog.
If one of you comes with us, can you find your way back?
If she catches us, no.
She will not.
You did make it here.
Do you see what I'm wearing?
I do. She moves a little bit away.
I have a particular set of skills.
My name is Varik. I will take you back to her. That terrible warlock of the deep.
And you are protecting everyone from finding the map.
Yes. It is hidden.
I pull out the photo of the woman. Wait,
Oh, yes.
you know who this is?
That is the Baron's wife. She passed.
They-
Long before the Baron.
They all do.
Yeah. Keep button. Oh.
Actually, when you found that one, I wanted to be like, it's not. It's called hentai and it's art.
No.
Not
I
my
would've
game.
agreed.
Get that shit out of here.
No, yeah, no, that was not. Yeah.
I mean, he's wearing the tentacles,
Okay.
so.
But yeah. Well, no, I resisted the Silence of the Lamb jokes at the well a minute ago, so yeah, I was. But they were in there, rattling around. My bucket.
Love to
So, mystery solved.
Well,
Sort of.
we think we understand the mystery. Now we have to go make sure.
All right, DM.
And
Your
I
call.
just sort of look at you and your knives. Now we have to make sure.
3 knives are lifted up. You don't know how.
I don't want to know how.
Just got one taped to a feather.
just another
Something
yeah.
like that.
DM your call on
Yeah.
on whether or not you want how quickly you want to wrap this up, or you want to be like
Because I feel like
dun dun dun.
I feel like we're gonna go fight Sasha,
Yes.
and so if that's
If that's the case, you can just transport us there. We can just start attack rolls.
Yep, Varik transforms into her werebrid self.
your werebrid, yeah.
Yes, and she takes you down to the graveyard and lights a lantern that glows green. And you enter the fog, and within moments, you are back at the tavern.
Okay.
Still its beautiful, pristine self.
19 initiative.
Less beautiful this time.
Yes.
Now that I know it's all a lie.
Now that you know it's not a haven.
Yes.
I got a 1!
Initiative.
Are we initiating?
Do I go
Yeah.
last? Do I go
The
last?
doors
13.
of the
Not
doors of the tavern blow open, and you see Sasha in its doorway, lit by hellish red fire, and she says, "You creature of disgust, give me back what is mine, or I will kill all of you."
I go, bad kitty.
Oh, I don't have like acid splash or like
No.
water orbs to be like, no, down, bad.
Alright, so we're all rolling initiative, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. Let me know when you're ready.
Okay, TikTok.
Sure.
Oh, 19.
Nice.
Diamond.
4.
Cleric speed.
Riven.
Brivin is at 12, please.
Rocky's at 13.
We now have a bad kitty.
No, this is a very bad kitty.
She's going down.
Oh dear. A bad kitty who rolls well.
They always do.
That's a 24 for bad kitty. And we'll roll.
She was
To hit?
Yeah.
No, that was initiative. While I don't like them going first, I'd much rather them roll good on initiative than on killing us.
Use it now.
Yeah.
Okay. And you have
If we can get back into some stuff here, that way I can take it home tomorrow.
that's a 18.
Yeah.
Which one did I send with you? Vinique?
Yes, you sent Vinny.
Okay, so Sasha goes first.
Boo.
Yep.
Boo.
I didn't roll it on purpose. These are precise dice.
And ballpark, how far away are we from her?
Is there a...
If you...
We going back to the main?
I mean, if you go back to the tavern... Oh, dear.
Oh, Jesus.
Wow.
I
If you go
forgot
back
that-
to the tavern, there
Forest
isn't a lot of
House
space in front of it, so I'd say you guys are within about 30 feet of her.
Okay, that's good enough.
Yeah. Flip the page once more,
Animals.
and then turn over. But she's just, like, she's in the doorway of the tavern, and you're... Yeah.
And just goes this way.
Yeah, so you're about 30 feet from the tavern's door.
Oh. Yeah, we're basically off the map, like
Yeah.
30 feet.
This way?
Yeah.
And we would imagine she is... Let's see.
Oh no, she was a green dice. We have her.
Oh, we do? Right.
We don't want to.
Thank you.
There you go.
Yeah.
She's just in the doorway. There you go. And you're about 30 feet from her. And then you can use one of the red ones for Vinique.
And he's with us.
Yeah, she's with you.
She. Sorry.
Perfect.
That's quite alright. She doesn't care.
Thank you, sir.
She is comfortable in her gender. Okay. Sasha looks forward and throws an eldritch blast at Vinique.
Oh.
Ooh. 27, which definitely hits Vinique.
Oh no! I think that would hit any 2 or 3 of us combined.
Yeah. For 13 damage.
Oh, no. That's okay. I'd rather... Let's not...
You should take a couple more steps back.
Yeah.
You're a werecrow. You come back to life, right?
That's how that works,
That's
right?
not how that works.
That's not how that works.
That's not how any of this works.
Remember, they're not undead creatures. Oh,
You gotta remember, I'm not very smart.
Oh, we have not forgotten.
Okay. My intelligence was a 7, so earlier when I asked if that works,
TikTok.
it was accurate.
My turn?
Yes.
I look at her, and out of my mouth comes the noise.
Really?
But it's loud and like deep fried and like kind of horrific. Dissonant Whispers at 2nd level.
Oh god.
I would like a wisdom saving throw from Sasha.
Oh god. 24.
Are you serious?
I rolled a 19.
Fuck. Okay, so
She seems
she still takes
wise.
damage.
Yep.
But she doesn't need to move anywhere. So is it that many? Yeah. Okay. Cool. So she takes half of 46. Cool. All right. Gross. Are you fucking serious? Did you see that shit? Fucking snake eyes in there. Okay. Thank God. Okay. 6 damage.
Oh.
Psychic.
Okay.
Burnt as the memesical sears into her brain. So that's my first action, and then I don't have and then I throw. Hold on, let me double check, and then I make a swish motion towards Briven.
Mhm.
Am I saying your name right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, the pointy end goes in the other man first. And you now have another inspiration die that you can use for whatever you want.
Woo.
And you have a fancy Zorro emoji hovering above you.
That's fun.
So you might use it for...
Attack rolls, saving throws, ability checks. I don't think I can use it for damage yet.
So
No.
because of the cool thing, yeah.
Oh, you might be 3rd level, so I don't know the
So
college.
no, yeah, ability, attack, or saving. But depending on which you use it for, let me know. You get an extra thing on top because creation
And-
domain.
It can be before or after roll, but not
Yep.
if you know.
Oh, he knows.
Oh,
he
yeah.
knows.
No,
but,
I always appreciate it.
but he doesn't know. He might not know the extra thing.
Are you Whisper?
No, a creation. Creation's out of Tasha's.
I don't know that one.
Yeah, you get. Yeah,
Okay.
it's cool.
Surprise me.
Let me know what you
Oh,
use.
yeah.
Alright.
Okay, next up is Vanique, which rolls a 3. So she lifts her crossbow, but that hit from the
Twang.
Eldritch Blast was so hard, she completely veers completely out of nowhere. Rocky.
Stay down so they think you're dead. It's a free action.
Rocky. So, did you ever hear the joke about the bugbear? I say-
I just look at him while you
Sasha's eyes immediately go toward
And I need a wisdom saving throw.
a wisdom saving throw. No, I'm gonna use just this for her.
Okay.
I mean, use the dice, whatever.
You should
If
do
they
what
roll
makes you
hot,
happy.
yeah.
18.
Yeah.
If you TPK this group, that'd be amazing.
That
I'm here for it.
That
Let's
does
go.
it. So you succeed.
I succeed.
But I move 15 feet forward,
Okay.
and I want to rock. And as I say
Rock.
rock, out comes fire breath.
Oh, nice.
Oh yeah, because it's a bonus action, right?
It is.
Hell yeah. But it's more of a I want to run.
Oh wait. Oh, I lied. It's not a bonus, is it?
I thought it was an action.
It isn't. It's a
Ins-
full. It's a full action.
Inspiring's a bonus though.
It is. So I don't actually use a breath, but
Okay.
I say
Inspired.
I'm sorry for the bugbear joke. Have a little. Here's a little bonus for you or whatever, and it inspire you. I can't think of anything creative in this time,
Briven, go ahead.
but I inspire you.
Not
Yep.
that inspiring.
I get to say something I have
What do I
never
do?
You
before
get a
said
D6
playing D&D.
that-
Oh, yay.
I would
Pick a
like to
D6
rage.
And you can
Let's
you
rage!
can
I've
use
never
it
played a barbarian
for-
before.
Oh,
Oh,
my
really?
God.
And
saving
now,
throw,
I
an
take my
ability
little
check,
teeny tiny feet,
or an
and I
attack
Forrest Gump my way up to her, and I will
Alright.
battle axe her
So if I use
recklessly.
weapon,
Something else
recklessness,
I've never
and then
gotten to
roll
say.
Oh, so fun.
Sure.
You don't know.
All right, so that's going to be an armor class of
Attack.
17.
It,
Yeah,
it
attacker
says it's an
wins.
attack.
All right, so that's going to be 8 points of slashing damage.
17.
Magic.
Actually,
Armor class
hold
geared towards-
on.
Oh,
I need to
wait.
check one
17
thing.
armor class.
I don't think I have
On Sasha,
a fucking
bonus
Yeah.
damage.
just so
yet.
you know,
Oh,
because attack
add
wins,
2
but-
more
Yeah.
Ah,
damage.
10 damage.
Yes.
Woo!
I raged for the first time in my
All
entire
right.
life.
Good
Woo!
job.
All right.
Oh, so
Woo.
fun, so fun.
Yes.
All right.
And I am done.
forward.
Now we
You can imagine.
have...
I even asked.
I'm
I said
similar
I would
to
like to
this in the back.
Right?
Dynamon.
the sticker you can
I'm
imagine
gonna
that's in the
cast
back, right?
spiritual weapon.
Spiritual weapon.
I like spiritual.
Ooh, what does yours look like?
My spiritual weapon looks. Oh, what is this for?
To denote where your spiritual weapon is. In
Oh,
your
thank
card.
you. I was like, what?
Because I'm pretty sure you want it next to Sasha.
Well,
but
I
she
wanted
may
to.
move, so you need it
To make
move.
life
You're-
easier,
yeah.
why don't you slip it to the graveyard
Okay.
and
Put her at the gate of the
flip the
graveyard.
page
next
and then
to-
turn over. Yeah. There you go. So put her between, back a little more, between the headstones, and then you guys in front of her.
And you would have ran.
I
I
am up close and personal.
5, 10, 15 feet.
Yup.
Tony, where did you go?
I'm back there.
You-
It's cool.
Yeah, and same.
I don't need to be too close.
And then where's your weapon?
The spiritual weapon will be right next to her.
And Vanique will be next to
to-
TikTok.
So Pheromone's spiritual weapon looks like a full moon orb,
Mm.
and it's just this big glowing ball that looks like a full moon.
Looks like
and it's
someone
just
whacking her
yeah.
with a
Yeah.
balloon.
with a balloon. Makes it like,
Bonk,
bonk.
donk. All right, cool.
Okay,
What
so
are you doing?
And
Hitting
that's
her
a-
with the moon.
That's as a
Okay.
bonus action, so you then get to,
okay,
Busted.
if you wish to roll that, you may.
okay,
And,
okay,
oh, so it's his.
Yep.
It's his.
okay. So that's.
Oh, is your D4 or your D6?
D6.
Threes, yeah, 3, okay, it's fine.
So I miss. So it was a 13 to hit,
Yep, misses.
and so the thing just kind of goes boop, boop, and I'm like, ah!
She sort of just like, oh no.
All right, and I'm done with this dice, right?
Oh,
Okay.
yes.
That brings us back to Sasha. She is going to reach out and touch Brivin with Vampiric Touch.
Okay.
No, 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 no.
Does a 23 touch?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Does it?
Oh, yeah.
Does it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because it's a
Does
touch,
it?
not a save.
And
Can
she
you
does
re-roll it?
19
She
points
does
of
not.
damage.
Can you
Oh
re-roll it?
no!
I cast Silvery Barbs, which is instantaneous.
Oh,
You're
can we do that
magically
for someone else?
You magically distract the triggering creature and turn its momentary uncertainty into encouragement for another creature. The triggering creature must re-roll the d20 and use the lower roll.
Yes!
You can
Okay.
then choose a different creature you see within range. You can choose yourself. The choosing creature has advantage on their next attack, ability, or saving throw for the next minute. And some creature can only be empowered once at a time.
Where are
But
you
the casting time is a reaction.
Okay, where are you casting? Where are you drawing her?
On the attack.
You're taking attention away from Brivin,
Yes.
but where are you turning it to?
Oh, no.
Yep.
So I distract Sasha,
Correct.
Yes.
but I can also encourage, it can both be him.
So,
Okay.
basically what happens is she has to re-roll a second time.
He's enforcing
He's taking
disadvantage.
a person to then give the bonus to...
Magic. So she
Yep.
rolled a 12.
Okay.
Now,
And you take the lower, and you also, I'll pick Riven as well, so you also get an advantage on...
she has advantage against me though, so it was reckless.
There you go.
So, I think that means she's going to end up hitting me, which is totally fine. Awesome try though.
So am I rolling one more time, or
Yes.
is I just okay? Oof, my goodness.
You got the one that you
Yeah.
rolled. That was re-rolled, so you
That's
get to roll a
25.
second. That will hit
There
because
we
you
go.
get to pick
Okay.
after with the advantage.
Yes.
Great try though.
Yeah, 10
You
points.
you
for that.
absolutely tried. I appreciate it.
Yep.
So that's 19 points. I think you said.
That was the original.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll stick with that.
Sure, whatever you want. That seems fair to me.
Okay. Next up is TikTok.
You do still have advantage
Yep.
on it's either attack,
Yep.
ability, or saving throw.
Yep, I will take advantage of that.
Yes.
All right.
So the careless whispers fades off into the night, and I fire off with a beep, 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 so make a wisdom saving throw.
I'm gonna hurt you if you keep that.
I don't even know what that was.
I was gonna say, Tony, we are best.
This is Dissonant Whispers at first level.
Oh. What was the song?
The Epic Sax guy.
Oh,
I want to get loose when the beat
I
drops.
hit you for 19.
yes.
So half of 19
Is
is
nine.
9. So yeah. So I just healed myself 9.
We'll fix that.
Yay, Vampiric Touch. Alright, go ahead.
How about that wisdom saving throw?
I'm sorry. Yes. Wisdom saving throw.
Hinkity dinkity.
8.
Hell yeah! 3d6. Okay, so 3d6 psychic damage, and You must immediately use your reaction to move as far as its speed allows away from me.
Okay, so
Which, so that's 5, 6, 7, 8 damage. And as Sasha runs away, I believe that incurs attacks of opportunity from the 2 melee things next to her.
yes, it does.
Well, we should melee away. I'm gonna go. I am rolling to add to my attack roll.
Huzzah.
All right, that makes it an 18.
So, oh, that
Okay,
would
yeah, that hits.
Okay, 4.
The target and each creature of your choice that can see within 5 feet of it must succeed on a Constitution saving throw.
So first, it takes 13 points of slashing damage from me.
Nice. All right.
And then it needs to make a Constitution
the
saving throw.
Constitution saving throw was a 14.
That's close.
That's probably what.
Okay, so everyone hears a Zorro, but nothing really appears to happen.
Okay.
It's thundering. What was your attack?
I was like, does this also incur opportunity from your spiritual weapon?
Yes,
It was.
which is why I told her to roll. Oh, yeah. Oh, no.
14.
It does not hit.
This keeps happening to me. I'm very sad.
Sasha's got a dumb PC
I'm very
NPC.
sad.
A dumb PC
Yeah, she
AC, so she's...
It's like
Um,
it's like she's dexterous. Cause
Was
she's
that
a
my
cat or
turn?
something.
Yes, that,
Think-
no,
no,
that was
that
a
was a free
opportunity.
shot.
Okay.
How far did she move?
She's gonna move 30 feet back.
Move
So
her
she's just off the map.
Move her to the corner.
Yeah. There you go. All right, Vanique. Oh, Vanique.
Bless him.
Oh, yeah.
We appreciate the ride.
Yeah, well, she rolled a 9. She's having a real hard time, guys.
oh my!
She's surrounded by the stone statues of her other members of the...
She did show up and just get mollywopped like that
Yeah.
first round. But
Straight up.
That's all right.
All right.
we'll take
We're now at Rocky. We're running away.
Yep, sorry.
That's okay.
I am going to run. So I'm 15 feet behind, which means if I move 30 feet, she would still be 15 feet away from me. That's how math works, and we'll give her a. We'll actually breathe on her this time.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is probably not going to be enough, but we're looking. Oh, it doesn't matter, does it? Replace one of your attacks with exhalation. Each creature must make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Okay.
Boogie boogie.
Yeah. 8 plus.
That's a 25.
Yeah. So this on a failed takes 1d10. On a successful, you take half.
Okay.
So, let's see. 1d10. Where'd that go? Hey, that's a 10. And so you take half.
So 5.
Yes.
All right.
And,
You're chipping away, guys.
and it is,
I know, right?
sorry, it was fire damage as well.
Great. Okay, that was Rocky. So Bribin.
All right, I'm gonna move 25 feet because that's as fast as my little gnome legs can get there.
Yeah.
Oh, bonus action. Can I Bardic Inspire
Go ahead, hit it.
behind me?
Yeah.
Okay.
What was your
Theremin.
Theremin. There.
No, it's
Dynamite.
Dynamite.
Vitamin.
Dynamite.
Don't
All right,
listen to me.
so I'm gonna go ahead, and
Another
since I'm a little
instrument.
farther away, I'm gonna go ahead and reckless again.
Okay.
And as I get within just a few feet, I'm gonna go ahead and chuck a javelin.
Ooh.
Shiny.
That is going to be a armor class of 21
Hits.
for 10 points of javelin in the back damage.
Bam.
And I will pass the turn.
Okay.
I by the way, I am looking bloodied for those of you keeping track.
Okay.
That's cool. None of us can heal.
I can.
I can't.
We do have a cleric. And
None of us
don't
can heal.
That's
you
fine.
also have healing word.
Wow.
None of us can heal.
That doesn't stop me.
No.
I'm just letting people know.
Noted.
That should have no impact on what anyone does.
You just
Oh,
rage a
you
little
should,
bit. Like, get it all
you
back,
should
right?
move your spiritual weapon and do an attack.
Okay. I would like
because
to
you
move.
get to do that for effectively free.
Okay, I'm going to move my spiritual weapon closer to Sasha and do an attack.
You have Bardic Inspiration as well, by the way.
I do?
I give
He
Okay.
just gave you a D4.
That's a D6.
Oh, you are a D6.
Mhm.
Cool.
So,
That
what do
one
how does
was
this
like
work?
Three.
So well,
you're
hang
only
on.
level
So
two now.
use
Yeah.
that on whatever roll you want.
Okay.
Well, technically, attack, save, or a skill check.
Okay.
But yeah, roll that.
Okay, roll this.
Hope it's high. It's not high. Okay, so it misses. All right, now
Okay.
do whatever you were gonna do.
Okay, so, it was an 11. It misses. So I'm going to do Sacred Flame.
Okay.
Yes.
Sasha needs to make a Dexterity saving throw above 10.
24.
Rude.
Okay.
She is literally all decks.
it's
guys.
just like
I mean,
Flame
her
goes-
armor class is 17.
okay. And that's gonna end my turn for now.
Okay.
And actually, can I move?
Yeah.
I can move.
Yeah.
Where are you for? Well, you're really
I'm
close.
5 feet away.
I do not want to be that close.
I'm not
to the-
adjacent to her.
Oh,
I couldn't quite get there.
okay.
He's got
Okay.
the little feet.
What's your speed?
Okay. I'm actually
Oh,
gonna.
really?
I'm gonna stay where I am. But I'm gonna be like, brother, you should come back for heals.
For healings.
Because it's a
It
touch
is
spell. so-
Sasha's turn.
And he's raging recklessly, so his
I
answer
know.
is
And she is going to turn her eyes to Rocky and say, "Your fire is pitiful."
But instead of pitiful, I make a noise, and she has to make a. She has.
Yeah, get her.
You must re-roll the. Or sorry. What spell is this?
Scorching ray.
So she's making a ranged attack.
Yes,
All right. Go ahead and roll.
I did.
All right, now re-roll and use the lower.
Okay.
I also use silvery barbs.
Does an 18 hit?
I mean, it might.
Okay, well, it might hit you for 12 damage of
Yeah.
scorching ray.
Okay.
Okay.
I then choose Brivin to have advantage on his next attack roll.
This is almost too easy.
Actually, you know what? I choose Themeron because I think the spiritual weapon needs some help.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
TikTok, it's your turn. Or was that your turn?
No, that was my reaction.
Okay.
And then God damn it, I had one. In a whisper that only the person next to me here and she can hear. Organic, crisp butter lettuce. So make a wisdom saving throw.
Wow.
It's dissonant whispers again at level 1.
23.
Whatever. She still takes half a 3d6.
Okay.
So that's 4 psychic damage, and as a bonus action, I grant a smiley emoji to who's taking the who.
You're probably gonna have to help out Brivin a bit.
Yeah, you.
Not that I'm helping.
Brian, do you have
Brivin.
do you have a cool buff right now?
I do not currently have.
All right, cool. You get
Bardic?
you get a smiley emoji. You
Okay.
get my d6.
Okay.
Wait, I thought you gave him.
Oh, your inspiration. Okay.
Yeah.
Because you still have
No,
the advantage
she
from
gave
barbs.
he gave the inspiration to Silver Barbs. Her, I do not, because I used it on my opportunity attack.
Okay.
You gave it to me, and then I used it on the opportunity attack when she fled.
And then
He gave it to
used-
her.
She
for
has
Oh,
the
he did.
advantage.
He moved it. Yep.
She has silver buffs
yeah.
advantage. She has, yeah.
Yep. I forgot. At first you said him, and then such. And
Buffs, yeah.
Yep.
Cross buffs.
Yep.
There's a whole lot of buffing going on.
Yeah.
Wax on.
Vanique is gonna try again.
Excellent.
Poor sweet Vanique.
Well,
That's my
awesome.
last one, so have fun.
Oh yeah.
Ooh. There we go. Attacker wins. Finally, poor thing. Let's see here. Blah, blah, blah. 1d6 plus 2. 4.
Hey, it's damage.
She did it.
Hell yeah.
Good job for this poor thing.
How hurt is Lasosh looking?
I'd like to make a medicine check to see.
She has some nicks. She still look really healthy though.
I wouldn't say she looks really healthy, but she still looks like she can pack a punch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good enough.
22.
She
She's
can
about
pack,
halfway through.
Okay.
she can pack a bag for all I care.
All right, Rocky.
Let's go ahead and you know, I can't believe you tricked us. How dare you? Like, and I need a wisdom saving throw as I start mocking her. The food wasn't even that good.
11.
Damn. Son.
Oh, wow!
Damn, that hit right.
Whoa!
If no intention.
You take 1 damage.
But it has disadvantage on her next attack.
There
That
you
is
go.
true.
Okay.
And
only
she has. Oh, that was vicious mockery, right?
Yes,
Cool,
yes,
cool,
yes.
cool, cool.
Disadvantage. So
Hell yeah.
That's terrible.
Hell yeah.
Oh dear.
Yeah, you get a oh from
got
TikTok.
him.
Oh snap! Damn, son.
Alright, so I'll mark her with disadvantage. Okay, that brings us to Brivin.
Alright, so as I was running up, you see that the little floppy hoodie that was the top of the head of the Mind Flayer
fleshy hoodie.
has fallen off. But in his rage, you see that Brivin has now grown 4 of the tentacles, and his mouth has been replaced by a little
I love it.
and prey mouth. But we're not biting just yet, although it's tempting. No, I will not. We are going to recklessly attack her with a battle axe.
Ooh.
Because we can, and we are also going to use the Bardic Inspiration, making that an armor class of 17
Ooh, that hits.
for 10 more points of slashing damage.
So what was the total?
10.
Just 10?
That's with everything.
And a Constitution saving throw
And a Constitution saving
And a
throw.
because he
Con
used
save.
the emoji.
Because I used the emoji.
That would be a 20.
That's probably good.
You all hear bloop, bloop, like a text noise, but nothing happens.
Yeah. Paimon!
Can I do the spiritual weapon again? If I move?
Hell yeah, do it.
Okay. And I can use what did you give me?
So you have advantage.
And Bardic Inspiration
On
for
a-
me.
Yeah.
So hold on, let me double check what
I
it
think
says.
I forgot Bardic. No, I did.
No, you did.
You can choose. The chosen creature has advantage on the next attack roll. So yeah, advantage on that roll.
Okay, so I can roll this.
Yeah, roll twice.
Alright, so roll once.
That's not quite. So roll again.
Okay.
Never mind. Neither of them hit.
Cool beans!
Okay.
Now you had to move it up adjacent to it, right?
Sure.
Yeah,
Which we can do.
Yeah.
Which would have happened.
Okay,
So, yeah.
and then I'm going to try and cast Fairy Fire again.
Wait, would you like to use your Bardic Inspiration on that
the
one that was the 14
Yep.
in the hopes that it hits 17?
Yep.
Yes.
You
thank
roll it
you.
in there.
Okay, roll the d6 and see if it might have hit.
Woo!
Roll
It-
damage!
It hit.
17!
I got 17.
It hits!
Okay. So.
Roll for damage.
Okay. Clear this, please.
Emotional damage.
7 damage.
7.
7 spiritual damage.
She's looking a little upset, guys.
As she should.
Someone
I'm gonna
didn't,
keep mocking
someone didn't clean her litter box.
Can I do Sacred Flame again or no?
Yes.
Roll for Dex. Has to be past the 10.
You yeet.
I think. What's
a
her?
ball of
9.
How?
Hey.
Did you roll a 2?
I rolled a 4.
Yeah.
4?
So she
Plus
takes an
4.
extra 2 damage from the Sacred Flame.
Alright.
But that's radiant?
Yeah.
I don't think
is,
it matters, but
That radiant.
Hold on.
Yeah.
What is this? Did I just find?
Oh, that is weird. Why
that
do you
just
have
means
that?
you're in a party right now. Because
Oh.
you're on and he's on and she's
Oh,
on and you're
okay.
part of the same campaign.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
That's
I
all.
don't think I'd ever seen that.
Mine doesn't have that. That's interesting.
Yeah, it's because some of the people we play with are lame and aren't on D&D Beyond all
He's
at the same time.
Oh, well, whatever.
That is
He's
the-
on you. Anyways. Okay, so I'm done with my turn.
Okay. Sasha is going to where... how far is that? 60 feet? That would reach where Tony and Vinique are, correct?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay. She's going to create a bonfire under TikTok, and Vinique.
Oh, I need to make a save. We need to make saves versus that, right?
Yep.
You got this.
Cool. All right. That's fine.
Con save.
Con, really?
Yeah.
Gross. Well, I haven't taken damage yet, so here we go. 13.
Does not save.
Gross. All right, what's my damage?
Ooh, but Vinique saves.
Good for her.
So Vinique is able to take a step away. Blah, 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 blah.
You said how big is the thing? 20 feet?
It is a 5-foot area.
Oh, gotcha.
So it's directly under TikTok. Oh, that's not. Oh, wait, no, sorry. I clicked the wrong thing. Make a dex saving throw.
Oh, 15.
Yeah, I hit the wrong thing. What?
Would you like me to roll again?
Yes,
or
please.
Okay.
Because I gave you the wrong thing.
All right.
Just roll higher.
Yeah, right? Yeah, it's just that easy. We'll
Still
see.
there.
No!
Dex.
14.
Okay. Well, Vinique still missed it. So.
What was the...
It is.
Or 14 didn't pass, right?
Yeah, it is.
Rude.
Ooh.
All right.
You take 8 damage.
Ow! Light the lamp, not the rat.
Yes. Take 8 fire damage.
Fire back.
Vinique was able to be like,
Oh,
no.
Jesus.
Yeah.
You alright?
Accidentally hit 80.
Well, that's bad.
Yeah, that's a bit different.
Yeah, no. That's...
Okay, TikTok, your turn. You're standing in a bonfire.
Okay, 26. 8. There we go. Okay. Alright. Yeah, I move out of the flame.
Left, right, straight, back.
Forward.
Yep.
And, I'm gonna hang on to that. Let me, let's go with, Nika is the person near me.
Vinique.
Vinique, does she has a bunch of crossbow bolts, right?
Yes.
What size is her crossbow?
Small.
A light crossbow?
It is a hand crossbow.
Oh, a hand crossbow? Gross.
I just realized it's a crossbow.
Alright, so Dungeon Master, as an action I can create one non-magical item of my choice in a non-occupied space within 10 feet of me. Would you count bolts as part of a crossbow if I wanted to create it? Or would you be like, no, that's one thing?
One bolt.
One bolt on a dream.
Actually, alright, yeah. So, well, okay, hold on. How many of these do I have? How far away is she?
From you, about 60 feet.
Okay. Well, I'll move up the
Well, you
third...
move forward, so about like 50 feet.
I would like to move 30 feet instead of the 10. So it puts me within...
Yeah.
Like 20?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I was supposed to be 15 away earlier when I moved my full 30.
Yeah.
And, yeah, I will dagger throw.
Okay.
Aha! I guess a 23 hits.
Totally.
So, D4. That's, 4 damage
Alright.
as a knife plunks into her.
Looking pretty upset. Alright.
Yeah.
Let's go Vinique. No.
She got her one hit in. That's enough.
Yeah, she got something. Alright, go ahead, Rocky.
Okay, we are going to let's go like over this a ways, so we can fire breath that way.
Okay.
Because I don't wanna hit for it. Or
Do it.
can you give me a save of dexterity, please?
Yep.
Ooh, she's good at that.
Yes.
Hopefully she sucks at this roll.
18.
Well, you could, por favor, take
Or am I at disadvantage, or is that when I attack?
only
was
when
just
you
when you
attack.
attack.
Okay.
Um,
Try, guys.
so 7 rounded, half of 7 round down is 3.
3 damage.
Correct.
She's looking pretty upset.
And so technically this says when you take the attack action on your turn, you can replace one of your attacks. But that means I have 2, so one of them could be me throwing this dagger that I have.
I don't know that a third or a second level bard has multiple attacks.
But
What
my
that-
rogue does.
I don't think a first level rogue has multiple unless you're using offhand.
Yeah, if you were dual
But
wielding, you. Yeah.
If you have multiple attacks, like let's say you're a 5th level fighter, you get 2
Right.
attacks.
Yeah.
You can replace one of them with the breath weapon and still get the other.
Nice try, though.
Yep.
Yeah, 10 points. Ribbon.
Oh, I would also like to inspire before I forget.
Bam,
Inspire.
do it.
Yep. I'm Briven this time.
Yep.
Get him.
I need new armor, and I'm looking at her fur when I say that. Oh, I don't know what my other dice is since I'm attacking recklessly, but the first one is a 20.
Okay.
So because you always want the barbarian to crit.
Yeah.
So let's say.
I was like, yeah, the tower doing you dirty, man.
19 points of piercing damage.
Damn.
Because I need new armor.
All right. You know, you hit her with that 19 points of piercing damage, and she falls.
Really?
She falls.
Like a sack of potatoes.
Yes. She screams, and the tavern around her erupts into flame.
Oh,
and
no.
as the flame burns harder, the stone statues of the ravens begin to break free of their stony prisons, and it evaporates all the mist, and you realize that you are standing. You are standing, not in the mausoleum, but
If we're like 5 feet from Candlekeep, I'm going to kill her again.
you are standing in the scorch of the red worm,
Oh.
which is where she was drawing her power.
Cool.
Mm.
I lay down on the ground
And do what?
and I'm like, heals, please.
If, by the way, I'm not positive she's dead, I will do whatever I need to do to make sure that I'm positive she's dead.
Totally double tap.
Okay.
Oh, I go over and take my knife back.
Yeah. She only had 14 points before you hit her.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
So what happens when you let a barbarian crit you?
Boom, boom. He seemed
All right.
to say. All right, and that is the whatever I called in the beginning.
Sure.
The
Bell
claw
book and
bell.
candle.
Huzzah.
Yes. The-
Quick wrap up. Thank you so much to these lovely people for playing pretend, and that lovely person for running, and Yev, Nomad, Doomsayer, and Backblaze, and you, yes you. You know how you should celebrate? You should click the button. You should comment. You should add us on social because the algorithm needs that. So if you really want to help, you help the algorithm. All right.
The bell.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Bye.